Ghosty's grabbing a snack. Ha! A snack for a ghost. Hello. Pastel's hanging out with me, yeah. As always, let me know if the volume is okay. I'll adjust things if needed. Yay! I set this up like at the last minute. I'm so sorry. Where's my blanket? I want my comfy blanket. There we go. Now I'm comfy. I'm comfy. Yay. Pastel, are you excited? Are you excited for Tavern Talk? Yeah? Are you a comfy little kitty? Yeah. I love you, comfy kitty girl. You're my comfy kitty baby. Yeah, you're my comfy kitty. Oh, I love you. I love you, baby kitty. Yay! So, because this is like last minute, I don't expect too many people to show up, but I tweeted out the link, so maybe someone will see it. Maybe. Oh my. I haven't streamed in a while, so I'm actually pretty nervous. Ooh, this is fine. This is fine. I'm doing just fine. Yay! I'm excited for Tavern Talk. I loved playing Coffee Talk. It was so much fun. I loved coming up with different voices to use for the characters. It was really cool. And I love playing D&D, and this Tavern Talk is supposed to be like a mix between Coffee Talk and D&D. That's right, Pastel. I don't know if you could hear that, but she just meow meow. She's a meow meow princess. Yeah, you're my meow meow princess. I love you, meow meow princess. Yeah. She likes to roll around next to my laptop while I'm recording. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh, cute kitty. I love you. I love you, baby girl. All right. She may try to climb onto my keyboard while I'm playing, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm excited. I am excited. I'll at least wait until Ghosty gets back. Hee Ghost. Penny's comfy over on the sofa. Cute little comfy kitties. I really want to get custom assets for the kitties, because I really like these that Catboymech made. These were the closest I could find to what my cats look like. My cute little Alfeeks. They must be magical Alfeeks because the second I saw them, they cast a spell on me to make me fall in love with them. So they must be magical. My little magical Alfeek. My little Jacagite. I love you, Jacagite. Cute little baby kitty. Oh, cute little baby kitty. I love you. I love you, baby kitty. I love you. I love you. What a good girl. I'm giving her a belly rub. I'm gonna have another sip of tea while I still can. And I'm getting my custom design customization, not custom, yeah, custom design commission done. I'm so excited for it. She's working on the line art process currently, but oh my god, I'm so excited. I really want to make a custom live 2D model with it. Yay! Or rather, get someone who knows how to do it properly and commission them. It would not turn. Oh god, Pastel, please don't chew on my cord. Please don't chew on that cord. I love you, baby, but please don't chew on it. She likes to rub her face on cords, like rub it against her cheek. I don't know if it just like feels good or something, but I'm always paranoid that she's gonna start chewing on it. Baby girl, you gotta be careful, baby. You gotta be careful. Yeah. Muted myself for a second because I had a cough. Sorry. Baby kitty, I love you. I have plenty of tea right now. Hopefully that will last. This demo is supposed to be around 3 hours long. We'll see if I can manage the stamina to play the whole thing right now. I haven't streamed in a long while, so we'll see. I had been streaming on Twitch, but this game seemed more like my YouTube channel vibes. so I figured I'd play it here. Hee! Ghosty, let me know when you're back and I'll play the game. Yeah. Do 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 do. Please don't chew on my cords. You will get electrocuted. I love you, baby kitty. I love you. You are my baby kitty girl. You are my baby kitty girl. You are my baby kitty girl, my cute little kitty baby. You are my cutie kitty girl. You are my cutie kitty girl. You are my cutie kitty girl. You are my cutie baby kitty. No, come back. Oh. Bastille left me. Was it because I was singing to you? I was singing about how cute you are. And you're like, no, I don't want to listen to this. Ugh. Fine. Okay. I mean, maybe a kitty will join me. It's fine. I always pick really odd times to stream, I guess. It's when I'm most available. That's what I get for work for working from home. The times I'm available at home are not the times everyone else is available at home. Oh well, it's fine. Let's play. Let's look at the settings until Ghosty gets back. Yay! Okay, let me just make sure I have it on the right one. Hello. Let me make sure I have it on the right one. Game capture. Specific window. I can do it. Okay, okay. There it is. Hooray. It's there. Yay. Oh, I have both kitties here. All right. Okay, okay. Penny is behind me, so I'm going to count that as close enough to show up on the screen. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. The stream tends to like it more when I use my PNG model versus one of the custom Live 2D models. So I'm going to stick with that. All right, let's see. I can turn the music back on. I don't want it up too high because I want to make sure that it can still hear me. Ooh, you can use controller with this. That's cool. I'm just using keyboard and mouse. But we'll see. Ooh, I like this music. Ooh. Maybe two, literally. Oh, I'm so excited. It looks so cool. Ooh, and this looks like a DM screen. That's cool. And I like the art there. Oh, it's so cute. I don't know what you are, but I love you. Ooh, I think this is for the stats, yeah. Oh, that's so cool. It's a star. I love stars. It's so cool. And this right here is your little dragon buddy. I think his name was Ander. So cute. In the extended demo, they added the ability to pet your little dragon buddy. Let's see. I just want to make sure it's okay. Good. It's showing up. Okay. Yay! All right. I think I'm just gonna start playing, and then whoever happens to show up will show up. If all else fails, the recording for this stream will be on my YouTube channel, so people can always watch it later. Woohoo! Oh, I really like this music. It's so chill. Penny! gonna join me? You can join me up here. You can sit next to Amy. Yeah. I love you, baby. You can come up here. I'll start playing if you join me. Well, I'll start playing even if she doesn't join me. But anyone who happens to stop by, feel free to let me know. You can do it, Penny. Good job, Penny girl. Good job. That was a good jump. That was such a good jump for a little kitty. I love you, Penny. Oh, what a good little kitty. You could do it, Penny. Oh, you could do it. You could do it. She's climbing up to the desk where I am. You could do it, Penny. You could do it. She can be a nervous jumper at times, but so am I. I'm also nervous when trying to jump up to high places. So I don't blame you at all. Penny! Oh, good job, baby girl. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, baby. Good job, baby kitty. Good job. Okay, we're gonna get started, okay, Penny? Yeah? What a good little kitty. You can watch me play. Yeah, Tavern Talk. Let's get started after I take one last sip of tea. Alright. Alright, baby kitty. Here, let me just move my laptop over a little bit just to give you more room. So you can sprawl out. A good little kitty. Oh god. Nope. Alright, there we go. There we go. That's better. Alright, is that better for you, baby girl? More room for kitty? My needs are secondary to the needs of the kitties. Hehe. Alright. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, 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 ding. I really love this music. I hope they re-release like a soundtrack or something. Alright. Ooh, you can select your pronouns. That's cool. She, her. That's me. That's me, baby. Alright. Ooh, so pretty. Oh, this really does have a coffee talk feel. Hiya and Keep. How's it going? All fine and dandy? Can't complain. How about you, Fable? Is her name Fable? Ah, so cute. All fine and dandy? Yes, all fine and dandy. I had such an exciting day. Really, really exciting. Did you go on an adventure? Even better! I took a walk around the grove, and then I replanted a mushroom that had fallen over. Then I patiently waited for it to turn into a mushroom monster, or a mushroom mimic, maybe a gnome. Mushroom mimic! Oh god. Mimics! Did it? No, but I got to take another walk around the grove. How was it? Great! I got to see the same stones, the same trees, the same amaranthine hydra guarding the entrance to Avalon, the same moss. Wait, the what? I even got to water the asters. They didn't really need it, but I was there, so... Sounds very exciting. Who am I kidding? My life is as exciting as a roasted nut. Nuts are healthy, very thrilling in sauces or as a snack. There are various types of nut. Walnuts, peanuts, hazelnuts. I'm allergic. Oh. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that. Oh, no worries. I mean, I never told you. And hey, at least something would happen if I get a nut. Just not something very fun. Anaphylactic shock and all that. Does that count as an adventure? No, I think that counts as a mistake. So what you're saying is that you're missing some spice? Oh, no. I have a very sensitive stomach. I don't think chilies would help me much. Though I'm very good at growing phoenix chilies. Phoenix chilies? That sounds super spicy. I was talking about the spice in your life. That's what you meant. Well, yes. Yes, exactly, that's it. There's no chili flakes, no garlic, no dragons. Dragons! Just a lot of salt. I'm like a bland soup. Oh no! Oh, poor Fable. I love the character art in the background. Ooh, I'm gonna get easily distracted just because of how pretty everything is. Ooh, and the sky is really pretty outside, and you can see the flames moving on the candles. Ooh, there's a birdie up there. Can I pet the bird? Can I? Oh. If I try to pet the bird, it just continues the dialogue. Do you know that feeling when nothing exciting is going on in your life? Like, life isn't bad, but also not particularly fun. Have you tried adding some zest to your soup? Huh? Drama, buzz, excitement, something fiery. Go to the theater or a gala. Arrive in a hot air balloon. A hot air balloon? Don't they fly up really high? Yes, I think that's the point. I'm afraid of heights, and of people, and of actors. Oh no, she's me. Oh God. They're me. Oh no. But apart from that, I'm trying. I tried singing. But what is singing if not the telling of a tale? How can I sing of things if I never lived through anything? What do you mean? Well, day in, day out, I live in the same green soup of routines. Sure, I have my forest and I look after it, but I want to get out there and see something. Like, for example, listen to the song I started writing. I wish to be a hero, slaying mighty drakes. I wish to meet a pretty nymph resting by the lakes. Ooh, that sounds like a good song opening to me. Oh, really? You think so? Well, perhaps it has a nice flow to it. But nothing actually happens in it, because all I do is sit around and wish for things to happen. I don't even know what nymphs do. I've never met one. Taxes, maybe? No, I don't think so. I don't think nymphs have taxes. Do 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 do. I'd love to sing about the exciting magical things I encounter. But to be honest, the most exciting thing in my life, character information unlocked. Can I look at that now? I can! Ooh, this is cool. It's like a nice journal. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. Fable. They, them. Okay. We're in Emily. Hi, Em. Hello. Oh, cool. They're a ranger. Oh, that's so cool. Arcana, the hanged man. Vabel Verafina's a ranger taking care of the Ashen Grove. They're a sweet and gentle soul and a regular at the Wayfarer's Inn. They dream of being an adventurer, but are troubled by severe anxiety about, well, everything, really. Their nut allergy probably doesn't help either. Oh, God. Yeah, I've been having a lot of anxiety. Ooh. Hello, Em. Enjoy your work. Enjoy the game. But to be honest, the most exciting thing in my life is coming to your tavern and discovering new drinks. Not a lot of songs you can write about that. I wouldn't mind a jingle. I'll think of one. Can I mention nymphs? I'd prefer if you didn't. Okay, maybe one day I'll get to offer them their own jingle. In the meantime, can I offer you a drink? Yes, I love a drink. The usual? Yes, please. That means a swift strike, in case you forgot. Thank you for the reminder, Fable. It's my favorite. It always makes me feel like a featherlight nymph floating on the waves of a sunny lake. Do you want to be with the nymph or be the nymph? Both? But mostly I want a swift strike. Message received. Although, I was wondering, I've been coming to your tavern for so long, and I still don't know anything about how you make your drinks. Could you show me? Yes, tutorial. Really? Yes. What should I do? Do I need to put on an apron? Or summon a familiar? How do I summon a familiar? Just follow me. Yay! Ooh! Andu! This is your dragon buddy. The dragon buddy hangs out while you're making drinks. I want to say these are your stats. Ooh. So this is what it looks like back here. Hello, Andu. Careful, I haven't fed him yet. Where do we start? Well, usually I start by figuring out what my patrons want. Yeah, we have a dragon buddy. And in the regular demo version on Steam, you can't pet him, but apparently in the extended version of the demo and in the full version once it's completed, you'll be able to pet the dragon buddy. Well, I usually start by figuring out what my patrons want. To make sure I don't forget what they ordered, I take notes in my journal. Let's have a look. Ooh, nice. Order. Okay. Frosted Lagoon. The Frosted Lagoon protects you from any physical and spiritual harm and cools you down even on the hottest of summer days. It even offers additional UV protection. What more could you ask for? Oh, that's cool. I did. If I want to look for specifics, I check my detailed notes. I do keep a log just in case. When I'm sure I know what was asked of me, I browse my recipes. Can't you just freehand mix something and see what sticks? No, I like to mix and match for a more varied result, but the right balance is crucial, so I stick to my recipes. When I've settled on one, I can use the chalk to draw it on the board. I can draw it? What if you pick the wrong one? I can either erase it with a sponge or just pick a different recipe. My ingredients are stored in the 5 bottles on the right. These. There's dexterity, intelligence, defense, strength, and charisma. I think dexterity sounds the tastiest. I had a feeling you might say that. If I mess up or want to redo my drink for any other reason, I can simply feed my mistakes to Andu. Once I'm done, I ring the bell to activate the primordial vortex. Actually, I don't need to bore you with the magical details. I'm assuming it's supposed to be like a blender. But calling it a primordial vortex just sounds so much more fancy and magical. Just try making a drink. You've got this. Okay. Ooh. Andu. Ah! Oh my god, I can pet Andu. Oh, I love you. I love you, Andu. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I love you, Andu. Alright, Swift Strike. So this is what Fable requested. Be a leaf on the wind with a swift strike. This must-have for any dexterity-devoted adventurer. Grants you agility, speed, and remarkable accuracy. Oh, and a tasty drink. With an order this delicious, you'll exceed any dwarf's kill count in no time. Nice. Okay. What else is up here? Fable. Rumors. Quests. Ooh, quests. Log. Okay, so that'll show what the dialogue was. Oh, nice. So if they tell you what drink they want, but if they want like a certain specification for it, you can look back at your log to remind yourself what they said. That's really nice. Recipes, ingredients. Ooh, okay. Infusions. Ooh. Ingredients, stats. Nice. Okay. Draw a recipe. There we go. For a second, I was worried I'd actually have to draw it. Okay. So these are the stats. Let's see. Lift. Luma. Good. So when you hover over one of these bottles, on the left-hand side here, an icon will light up. That's good. Okay. Oh no. How much do I need? How much do I need? Oh god. Let's start with that. Okay. Some of them. Looks like a little bit more of this. What is that? Is that right? That looks about right. Yeah, I think so. Ooh, I love this background. Hello, buddy. Hello, buddy. Ooh, there's a teapot. There's a teapot. This is not the right trick. It has to be a recipe that fits. Well, fine then. Okay, here you go, Andu. Merry Christmas! I was just guessing, yo. Let's see. Ignis. Cantil, Pluma, Tempest, Frigus. A dexterity-based drink. More! Okay. I think I just needed to add more of that one. Was that too much of that one? Oh. Here you go! Merry Christmas! It's fine. I'll figure it out, guys. Don't worry. That's what I get for trying to manage this on stream. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm slowly figuring this out, okay? There. First one for that. First one for this. You can do it. Yay! I did it! I did it! Hooray! Yay! Okay. Swift strike. Ooh. Wow, it actually does teleport. Of course it does. What did you think was happening? I thought you were just very good at sleight of hand. I see. Well, give your creation a taste. That's delicious. I made that? You made that. Thank you for showing me the ropes. Thank you for your enthusiasm. These adventures you dream of, aren't you scared they'd be the end of you? Maybe, but how would I know if I never try? Do you actually want to try? Well, yes, I want to tell great stories, but... Oh, Penny! Penny just... Yay! See, I knew I'd figure it out eventually. Penny just rolled over for a belly rub. She's so excited. But what? Never mind. Oh. I'm Batman. No, I'm kidding. Oh, Penny just grabbed my hand. How can I help you? A drink. For you? Right. What kind? Drinkable. Very specific, thank you. How about a spoken heart? Some charisma wouldn't hurt. Couldn't hurt. Sure, whatever. Ooh, okay. Spoken heart. Okay. Alright. So max charisma, some strength, some defense. Alright, this is charisma. See, we're learning. Okay, there's that. Need the first level of this one. Oh. Oh, scheisse. Here you go, Andu. Alright. Don't worry. Good thing we have lots of ingredients. Alright, slightly less of that. Is that enough to count? There we go. And just a little bit of this. Yay! I did it again! Hey! Nailed it! This should be digestible, maybe even tasty. Thanks. It's so pretty! It has little hearts in the bottom. Oh, and the little heart straw. Almost washes away the memories of that banshee haunting the lonesome lagoon that night. And her bone-shattering song of sorrow. Almost. Song of bones and water. All right. The brooding type, I see. Rumors? A banshee is haunting the lonesome lagoon, wailing a song that will shatter your bones. Hopefully a hyperbole. Ooh, nice. What are you thinking about, Fable? Just dreams. Yours or someone else's? Mine. Other people seem to have the courage to follow theirs. Why can't I be like that? Isn't that up to you? I wish it was. My brother says my dreams are a fool's errand, that I'm running away from where I belong. We are rangers, Fable. We belong to the woods, like the stream that ripples down the mountain. Or the birds in the trees. We keep the balance. It's what we're meant to do. And is that what you want to do? Yes. No, not really. I want to experience things outside the safe borders of the forest. I want to live a life so full of adventure, boredom will feel like bliss. I want to be brave and strong. And I want to sing songs about my adventures that make other people yearn for that same freedom. Of course, I could never leave the Ashen Grove behind forever. It's my home. But there's nothing wrong with going away from time to time, right? I mean, my brother looks after the grove, as well as my sisters. I think it'd be fine without me. Then you should do what your heart desires. Follow your heart, Fable. Follow your heart. I believe in you. Will it stop aching then? I think so, yes. What if it's wrong to leave, though? What if destiny never meant for me to leave? What if it did? That would be a dream come true. Be your own genie, Fable. Your adventures start with you. Fate. Thank you, Innkeeper. You really are the most exciting part of my day. Yay! Oh, that other customer left. Oh, did we do it? Oh, the moon! The moon is so pretty. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But look at the moon. It's so pretty. It's nighttime. Ooh. Greetings, traveler. How may I help you? Am I going to have to use my Khajiit voice? I can't tell if they're supposed to be like a werewolf or a kitty. I could go with Khajiit voice. By the way, okay, I haven't learned their names yet, so. You own this establishment, Innkeep? Last time I checked. With whom do I have the pleasure? The name's Caroline. You can call me Care or Lynn. Couldn't care less. Nice to meet you, Care. Lynn, what can I do for you? Perhaps something to drink? You do the thing with the quests, yeah? So they say. Do you want one? You can have a look at my notice board. Ugh, no quest for me. But I may have one for you. Or your notice board. Tell me more. Heard of a werewolf making trouble up Tregarin, terrorizing farmers, tearing sheep apart, the whole program. A werewolf? That's news to me. Listen, me too. Didn't see one in almost a decade, and that was far south in Erove. Been wondering if it's the same one, just moving up, like a nomad. I thought the werewolf hype died along with that one romance novel. Hi. Oh, there is game audio. Is it not playing properly? I can check. Let's see. Just 1 second. It should. Let's. Okay. I can try turning up the volume. Let's see. Pause. Okay. How's that? Is that any better? Here, I'll just try turning up all the way. Hopefully you can still hear me just fine. I'm gonna take a sip of tea for a second. Yay! Okay, good. Oh, yay! Chaotic good. Beasts there, she, her. Erovet, the chariot. That's so cool. I've been playing a lot of Persona, so I love seeing the arcana and seeing which arcana they are. That's so cool. You mean the one with the vampires? Think so. Nah, that just split society into 2 camps. Team werewolf or team vampire? Which one are you in, Keep? Team werewolf. Is it the fur or the pecs? Honestly, I'm always saying that because you look like you might be a werewolf and I don't want to insult you. It's fine. Neither. Questionable experiences with the other camp more so. I'm itching to ask for details. Don't. How about you? Wouldn't you like to know? Yes, that's why I asked. Keep guessing. Has anyone ever told you that you could pass as a werewolf? Yes, all the time, at least twice a day. Only downside of looking like a wolf is getting mistaken for one. I see. Is that why you don't want to take care of the werewolf yourself? Yes. No. I'm just afraid he might look a little too much like my Uncle Dragon. Would feel bad slaying that fella. You know, hunchback, hairy, crooked teeth. Is that the werewolf or just Uncle Dragon? You can't tell. Same fate befell Aunt Olga. The other marathon RPG game. Yep. I finished Persona 3 Reload a little while back, and I've been replaying Persona 4 Golden. And I'm doing a New Game Plus playthrough right now as Butts McGee. He's dating everyone. He's gonna get in so much trouble when it comes to Valentine's Day. It's fine. Butts McGee, yeah. Alright. I'm sorry to hear that. Nah, that hag had it coming. Never fall behind your grooming schedule. Or before you know it, the next wannabe Van Helsing will strike you down with a silver arrow. Do the Van Helsings also hunt werewolves? Don't know. Don't care enough to check. Either way, that's southern werewolf, yeah? Right. Anything else that might help others get done with it rather swiftly? Fetch. Pardon me? Should they get into a dangerous situation, they'll just have to start playing fetch. That works? On any dog, trust me. Good to know. Thanks, Lynn. It's not that hard. Either Carolyn, Kier, or Lynn. Gotcha, Kier. Aight, Chief. You got a name, or is it just Innkeep? Just Innkeep for now. Playing hard to get, I see. Well, Innkeep, before I venture on, you've got a drink for me? Of course. What would you like? I'll take something powerful. Something with a whole lot of strength. And don't you dare give me any of that watered-down muck instead. Okay. Butts McGee, the chosen one. Yes. I feel so bad. Every time I start dating a new girl in that game, I'm like, oh god, I'm gonna be in so much trouble. But only because it's Butts McGee. Southern Brawler. The perfect combination of offense and defense, dominated by the picante aroma of Ignis. This drink is served fiery hot or ice cold, depending on the kind of fight you're looking for. Let's see. Ignis. Ignis. Yes. Okay. That one's probably the right one. Butts McGee. Alright. Ignis. So max that. Okay. Max that. A little bit of charisma. Just a little more. Oh! Scheisse. Here you go, Andu. I love you, Andu. Thank you for always eating my mistakes. Or drinking my mistakes. I love you, Andu. Oh, Andu. I love you. Oh, would it be cool if I could, like, give him little hats? Itty bitty hats for a little dragon baby. Wait, no. I'm starting with the wrong one. It's fine. I got distracted thinking about cute little baby dragon. Alright. There we go. And just a little bit of defense. Come on. Did I do too much? Okay. Fine. Andu probably has max stats with all that he's drinking. Yay! Nailed it. Southern Brawler. There you go. A drink with 0 water as requested. Not bad. Just what I was craving. Thanks. Where will you head from here? Perhaps back west, through the Ashen Grove. Got some business to take care of. What kind of business? I like the music. Personal business. I know they're supposed to be wolf-like, but you know what? I can do a not-so-decent British accent and a Khajiit accent and a Southern accent. That's all I got. Care to elaborate? No. But you won't stop asking until I do, will ya? No. My cousin claims her crops are being stolen by undead snails. Undead snails? Obviously, I'm pretty sure she's hallucinating. But I did just hear some folks complaining about an undead uptick in the west, so... Uh-oh. Might as well humor her, yes? And make sure she hasn't turned into an undead snail herself? Something like that, yeah. It's odd, ain't it? Should I be using a southern accent for her? It's odd, ain't it? Resurrecting the dead. It's certainly unconventional. That's one way to put it. I think there's not much use digging up the past. It's just gonna open wounds you stapled shut. Or eat your face. The past haunts everyone willing to listen. Would you mind talking like a normal person? I ain't exactly up for philosophizing. I can read. Yeah, I think Southern accent works better. You start this conversation. And I'm ending it. Alright, well then. If you find any more rumors from me or need aid, don't shy away from coming back. I'm more of a lone wolf, don't do groups. But sure, for more work, I'll be back. I'll be waiting. Speaking of rumors, you know how to turn them into proper quests, right? Don't want them to go to waste. I could use some help. Tutorial. Fine, I guess I got a few minutes. Let me see your setup. I also keep them written down in my journal so I don't forget. Smart. Think the best next step would be sorting the matching snippets on your quest page. Just drag them over and make sure they're all for the same quest. Otherwise, you'll end up confusing adventurers. Once you're done, select that quill of yours and it'll be written up. Got it? Got it. Thank you for your help, Care. Put it on my tab. That's not how that works. Good night to you too. Alright then, let's assemble this quest. Alright. Werewolf's secret weakness is playing fetch. Apparently no dog can resist the urge to run after a stick. Okay. This one goes with that. Undead snails. Banshee hunting lagoons. This one goes with that. Let's see. There. Yay! A werewolf on detours. Resident Volkakin passed by the Wayfarer's Inn, reporting a werewolf making their way to Tregaron from Erove. They pose a potential threat to both helpless sheep and the villagers. Apparently werewolves love playing fetch. Are you brave enough to take on this quest and save Tregaron from this werewolf mayhem? Innkeep. Yay! We did it! Alright. Yay! We made a quest! Oh, that's so cool. And unlike most adventure games, we're not the ones going on the quest. We're just posting them for adventurers who stop at the tavern. Ah, it's so cool. Oh, so cool. Act 1, The Wayfarer's Inn. Prelude to Bravery. 58th of the Wake. Oh, little sheep. So cute, so cute. Is that like a little dragon? Oh, it's a little dragon. At first I thought it was a kitty, but then I saw it has horns on its head. Maybe it's a kitty with horns? Oh, and I love the little lights there. Oh, this is so cool. I want to live here. I want to live here. What about you, Penny? Would you want to live there? Yeah? Yeah, what a good girl. Alright, start day. Stato. Ooh. Fable! Quest taken. You're gonna go after a werewolf? Alright, before we do that, I just want to check to see if any new information was added. Ooh! Yay! Kira is a strong and fearless beast slayer with a taste for strong drinks, big swords, and even bigger muscles. She despises small talk in any way or form, and, understandably for her, keeps her distance from werewolves. Wouldn't like being mistaken for one either. Okay. What do you have there, Fable? I found this on your notice board. It says a werewolf is terrorizing Tregaron. Is that true? It is indeed. Have you sent anyone after it yet? Maybe that hooded guy from yesterday. Not yet. What kind of hero are you, looking for? One who knows their way around difficult terrain, woods even. Preferably one who's good with a bow. Hint, hint. One who tells me they want the quest. Hint, hint. I'm good with a bow. Yes, Fable. And I know my way around any woods. I know, Fable. I love this game so far. I'm sorry. And maybe I want the quest? Just maybe? No, not just maybe. Since yesterday, all I've been able to think about is you telling me to follow my heart. And then I step into your tavern and the quest practically jumps out at me and I think, hey, there's a start for an adventure. It's near a forest. You know forest. You live in a forest. And werewolves are basically just normal wolves, just slightly scarier because they are also human. But you've talked to humans before. And you've got silver arrows for your birthday last year and they're just collecting dust in your room. Silver arrows? Ooh. I played a ranger in my last D&D campaign, so they're very special to my heart. Yay, arrows! And I thought I could ask you if anyone had taken it yet. And then, I didn't think that far ahead. I see. Or rather, I did. But then I thought, what if I take the quest? Then I have to go on the quest. And I have to fight the werewolf. Or talk to the werewolf, which is worse. Because what if the werewolf doesn't like me? And what if I try to shoot it with my silver arrow? I miss and shoot a tree instead, as then the tree would be mad at me. But it wouldn't really matter because I'd be dead, because of the werewolf. Oh God. I relate to Fable so much. Anxiety does that to you. It makes you question every little thing. Oh man. That took a quick turn. So maybe I should put the quest back. Fable? Yes? Do you want me to tell you to take the quest? Maybe. I can't make this decision for you. Neither can I. Whenever I have to make a difficult decision, it's like I freeze in place. And suddenly I'm unable to move until someone makes a decision for me. Like a slime. A frozen slime. A frozen slime that can't move. I've met slimes less anxious than you. Oh God. You've met slimes? My tavern is open to everyone. Oh, right. What do slimes drink? Water. More slime. Bones. You sell bones? Only to slimes. Maybe you'll be able to add my bones to your menu soon. Oh God. You'll just have to pick them up from the forest floor. I think I'd have a hard time convincing a werewolf to give up free bones. Why are you so anxious, Fable? In general? I think answering that would take more time than we have to spare. I really love the writing in this game. It's so good. About taking the quest, it seems to me that you want to take it, but you're trying to talk yourself out of it instead. Oh, well, I do want to go on that quest. Werewolves may not be the best muses, but it would make a good start for a song, right? The prelude of an epic. Fable, the protector of the woods, the world, the worms. The worms? They seem like they need protecting. But every time I think about embarking on a quest, and I start to think more deeply about what might happen, all my bones start to shake and I feel dizzy. Is there something making you feel like you might fail? Aside from the bloodthirsty werewolf? We don't know what it's thirsty for. It might prefer orange juice. Yeah, I'll try that the next time I face a werewolf. I'll just bring a big old bottle of OJ and hope it doesn't maul me. It might. Well, heroes have history, right? Great feats they can look back on to prove their bravery. Inspirational adventures that remind them of the light in the dark. I have the opposite of that. Great mistakes and epic regrets. Like the Mary Morgan incident. Or my first encounter with the Amaranthine Hydra. Or the reason why nobody wants to spend time with me. Oh man. So many questions. The question is, will I only be able to pick one or can I pick all of them? I'm curious about the top one. The Mary Morgan incident? Yes, the Mary Morgan incident. Didn't you hear about that? Oh, thank Gaia word didn't get around. It was my very first adventure. The chance to finally escape from the daily grind. What happened? An adventuring party was on their way, passing through the Ashen Grove. Due to the sylvan spirits, it gets fairly foggy at night. And the fog bears great danger to anyone who isn't acquainted with the spirits who call it home. So they wanted guidance from a local ranger. A merchant up in Tregarin recommended me. I agreed to help, of course. My first adventure! Yay! I was so excited, but also very, very nervous. So of course, it had to go wrong. I think it was the nerves. Why were you so nervous? New people! Seasoned adventurers! One stronger than the next, all in shining armor and armed to the teeth. I wanted to leave a good impression, but my bad luck got in the way. How did it go wrong? I felt their condescending glares at my back as I walked them through the woods. Of course I don't know whether they actually glared, but my fear got a hold of me and I led them astray. I must have blacked out. I never got lost in the woods before. But this time I did. I couldn't see well. There was blood rushing in my ears and I felt dizzy. So, for some stupid reason, I led them along a path no one should ever take. Past the riverbanks of the Shivermere, home to the Mary Morgan. You know of the Mary Morgan, yes? The wrathful spirit that's known to drown men? Not sure if she really differentiates between genders, though. For some stupid reason, I led them right into her arms. I got scared, and in the end, they had to save me. They fought the creature, and we finally found a way out when dawn broke. And the fog ebbed away. I couldn't look at them for the rest of the journey, and I silently bid my farewells when we reached the other side of the Ashen Grove. I was too embarrassed to speak. I'm sure I'm still the laughingstock of every one of their gatherings. How am I ever supposed to set foot in the adventuring world again? To be fair, it could have been worse. I could have led them right into the arms of the wyvern chimera that resides in the Quagman Grove. They say it has a taste for adventurers. But you didn't. But I didn't. Oh, cool, so I can ask the other ones. Quests. Rumors. Wyvern chimera resides in Quagman Grove. Adventurers beware, you might be on its menu. Riverbanks of the Shivermere hides the Mary Morgan, a wrathful spirit prone to drowning men, women, and everything in between. Interesting. Your first encounter with the Hydra? Well, just a day after it arrived to guard the portal to the dream plane Avalon, I wanted to be polite and neighborly, so I brought it some homemade biscuits. I burned them a little in the oven, but I thought since it is fire breath, it wouldn't mind. So I approached the Amaranthine Hydra, and I have this whole speech prepared about how I'm looking forward to having it around, and how its green scales match my hat. But it was so tall and intimidating, I forgot all about what I wanted to say. So I just set down the biscuits and smiled awkwardly. It looked at my biscuits and then at me, and it said, "By the rivers of the stars stands a man who reads the firmament's past. Some things are as sturdy as the gilded ice. Some things as changing as Leviathan's sea. All chimeras hate mice. All hydras love tea." Yay, you love tea too, Hydra? Yay! I'm gonna take a sip of tea to celebrate. And not at all because my throat's starting to feel dry. I thought to myself, wow, that Amaranthine Hydra has given me a riddle. A quest. Maybe this shall be my first adventure. But I couldn't figure out the answer, so I left. I tried to solve the riddle for 3 days. I was too ashamed to step foot in front of it again, lest I was not worthy of its wisdom. But then I couldn't take it anymore, and I ran back, apologized, and begged it for the answer. Turns out, that's just how it speaks. It wanted tea. Oh, poor Fable. It wanted tea to go with the biscuits. Oh, I love it. According to the Amaranthine Hydra, Chimera's hatred for mice is a universal truth. Or maybe it just rhymed with ice? Who can say? Poor Fable. Did you get it some? Yes. Then you completed its quest. 3 days late. If it had needed an antidote, it would have died. Would-haves are about as useful as an antidote when you haven't been poisoned. They change nothing. I suppose you have a point. Why does no one want to spend time with you? It feels like a rude question. Because I'm unlucky. I'm unlucky, and whenever good things are supposed to happen, I ruin them. No matter how easy things might be, nothing seems easy enough for me. Imagine there's one nail sticking out in the whole kingdom. Everyone would pass by it except for me. I'd get caught on it and rip my coat. Did that happen once? Once? I wish it had just been once. I wish it had been just once. Seems like my life only follows the path that's the most embarrassing. Or dangerous. Or dangerously embarrassing. The curse of ill luck follows me wherever I go, like an adventuring companion who secretly wants to kill you. No one wants to hang out with someone who naturally attracts bad things. You're too harsh on yourself, Fable. Am I? See, just last week I wanted to gather fresh flowers. The daffodils are blooming, and they make for a nice bouquet, you know. Or hair accessories. They always calm my anxiety when I have them around. But me being me, I confused them with their evil twin, the weeping amaryllis. Now guess what I spent the whole day afterwards doing? Weeping. Like a baby, all day long. When I plucked them, they released their spores and I started crying. I suddenly felt all the sadness of the world rush over me. I've never been so heartbroken. I'm sorry, that sounds horrible, Fable. It was. Between the tears and the sobs, I managed to make a tincture out of hogweed. It eased the pain, but the tears wouldn't stop until dawn. I'm so silly sometimes. There's nothing wrong with picking flowers. There is if they're the wrong flowers. Imagine if I had offered them to the adventurers. Or even worse, the Hydra. That would have been so embarrassing. I don't think gifting others flowers to make them a little happier is embarrassing. And it would have made for a good story to laugh about together. I don't think they would have laughed about it with me. More at me. Maybe they would laugh with you if you choose not to run away. You seem to assign a cruel sense of humor to people that haven't actually shown you such a thing yet. Not everyone thinks about you the way you think about yourself. That would be nice. Innkeeper? Yes? Do you like spending time with me? Yes, Fable, I do. Really? Of course. Seeing your face in my tavern brights even the cloudiest of days. Please never stop coming around. I won't. You make me feel a lot less alone. Thank you. That's because you're not alone. Not as long as my tavern and I are here. You better not go anywhere. Not planning on it. Anyhow. You seem to be very insecure. I think that's the biggest problem here. But how can I not be when everything I touch falls apart? You know that isn't true. You're right. I'm a great gardener. Everything grows around me, but I seem to just get smaller. Except zucchinis. I can't figure out how to grow those. So in a way, I'm like a zucchini. I'm insecure because I don't know what I'm capable of. You'll have to find that out then. Like, on a quest. On a quest? For example. Don't you think I'm a little underleveled? Do you think that would change by sitting around? I guess not. Someone has to help those people, right? What if I don't and then no one else comes around? What if I'm the only chance they got? But what if I'm not? What if there's someone better? The best thing you can do is try to help them. So what if another adventurer swings by and they're able to make the situation better? Isn't that a good thing? 4 hands are better than 2, and who knows, you might even end up forming a party. Oh. And besides, if it's a perfect hero they want, they'll be waiting forever. I didn't think about it like that. Maybe I shouldn't decide to give up before I even try. After all, I am a very fast runner, so if I screw up, I can just run away real quick. That's the spirit. Okay, I, Fable, a great gardener and, future hero. Charmer of nymphs. am going to embark on this quest and save the villagers. And I shall return victorious. Did that bird just crap? Did that bird just poop? The bird. The bird in the tavern. I think it just pooped. Yes, good job. I leave the quest in your capable hands, brave adventurer. Would you like a drink to aid you on your journey? Yes. Do you have something that can make me more nimble and quiet, so that the werewolf won't see me coming? Something with a lot of dexterity. If I want to fight it, I'm going to need that surprise round advantage. Or maybe something that can help me with diplomacy? Perhaps it's just a hungry lost lichen after all, and it only needs a pep talk and a hug. Maybe we could even be friends. But I would need something with a lot of charisma for that. I will leave the choice up to you. Just make sure you don't pick a random recipe. Please keep it to one of the abilities I asked for. Remember, choice can influence my fate. It could change the entire outcome of this quest. Oh no, pressure. Oh god, now I'm feeling like Fable. Oh god, pressure. This is fine. But of course I'm sure you're already aware of that. Sorry for backseat mixing. Okay. Alright. So should Fable go... Okay. Either dexterity or charisma. So dexterity was the swift strike. And spoken heart was the charisma. If anyone who happens to be lurking or in chat have an opinion in the matter, you can let me know. I'm trying to decide which drink. Either, because this will decide how Fable handles the werewolf. Either sneaky and swift, or try talking and hugging it out, charisma style. I'm leaning towards the dexterity drink, but if anyone has an opinion on the matter. And in the meantime, I will pet Andu. Andu. Oh, Andu, I love you, Andu. I love you. Andu's so cute. Yay! Ding, 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 ding. Yay! Is there a save, or does it like auto-save? Oh yeah, that's right. You can't save during the extended demo. Okay, that's right. You'll be able to save during the actual game, but during this demo, you can't. Okay. You know what? Spoken heart. Sweet and sparkling in taste, the spoken heart will bring your deepest feelings bubbling to the surface. Your newfound sincerity, confidence, and many heartfelt words will work wonders in boosting your persuasive abilities. A charismatic boost, great for bards and emotionally repressed individuals. That does kind of sound like Fable. But agility would also be good when dealing with a werewolf. I feel like as a ranger, they already have plenty of dexterity. I feel like what Fable needs most is a confidence boost. So maybe the spoken heart would work better. Let's try that. I got you. Alright, so max of this. Okay. I didn't want to accidentally do too much of that. Alright, a little bit of strength and a little bit of defense. There. Yay! Spoken heart. Alright, there we go. Yay, we did it! Nailed it! This should do it. Thank you. I feel much better. Braver. But farming. No, that sounds like I'm tending to a farm. There are a lot of farmers in Trigaran. And I'm going to protect them all. Or talk to them until they feel better. I'm sure they could use that too. I just hope I don't have to fight anyone. No, I'll be okay. Because of your help, I'll be able to talk myself out of any situation. Thank you again. I think this drink gave me the courage I needed to get started. Yay, that's what I was hoping for! You got this, Fable. I'll try. Have some faith in yourself. Okay, I got this. Much better. Oh, I almost forgot. I was thinking about how much your words helped me yesterday. And how I'd have to thank you properly if I ever did end up taking a quest, so... I brought you some phoenix chilies from my garden. They seemed like something you might enjoy. Thank you! They possess natural magical properties. If you plant them in the right soil, they can grow to be fire resistant. And consumption can pass that on to mortals like us. Exactly. I thought they might go well with your drinks. They will. Thank you, Fable. That's a very thoughtful gift. Since I'm waiting for another shipment of infusions in a few days, I'll take a look at them all together later. Of course. I'm glad you like them. Maybe I'll order a drink with some next time. But first I have to complete my quest. I'll see you post-victory. Please come back alive. Oh god. I hope Fable will be alright. I wonder what path their fate took. Maybe a zesty one. I hope I was able to help. Oh, the hooded figure is back. You again. Me again. And who are you? Someone who wants a drink. What kind? Drink. Yes, I get it. Could you try being more specific? That spoken heart one tasted fine. Thank you. Okay, so another spoken heart. I remember what was in it. But it's always good to have that just as a reminder. Alright, max of this. There we go. I'm getting the hang of it, yay! Was that enough? Oh, add a little bit of this. Yay! Nailed it! Okay. Yay! Yay! I'm getting better! A spoken heart just for you. Maybe it'll help you find more words. Good attempt. Perfectly drinkable. Might make me come back for more. Might not. Thank you. Enjoy. Charming. Ooh. We successfully did another one. Ooh. A vampire and a dwarf? Careful. You'll step on my cape. Oh, shush. Greetings, travelers. How may I help you? Not another one of those empty babblers. I am all but empty. Would you prefer a different one? Let's see. Hail and well met, adventurers. Would you like to try me drinks? No. That feels wrong somehow. Could try the one where you just serve drinks quietly. I'm fresh out of that one, sorry. Thought so. You're planning to try and peer into my backstory? Probably. I'm warning you, I'm very good at ignoring non-essential NPCs. Why are you ignoring me? Not ye, the innkeep. The innkeep is ignoring me? Not in the slightest. Don't worry too much about him. He's a tad quirky. I see. That thing on your shoulder, is it quirky too? What thing? Ah, my cape. Your cape? That's not his cape. That green fella on his shoulder is an ooze, or what's left of it. And the rest of it is on you? Aye, pretty tough to clean off. May I ask how that happened? You just did. Maybe I can offer you two a drink in exchange for the story and your names? Hi! Good afternoon! Yay! Hello! I'm really enjoying I'm really enjoying the game. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. Yes, I love stories. Well then, may I have your name? No, but I shall tell it to you. I'm Sir Alphonse Louis Frederick Ducote de Sang. I can't do a French accent, I'm sorry. It's long for Kyle. Kyle? Kyle. Well, Kyle, what kind of drink can I offer you? Blood. Or if you're out, I would also settle for something that tastes like blood. Or looks like it. Red is my favorite color. I'll look for something with red in it. Andu! Andu, Andu, Andu. Hello, I love you, Andu. Yay! Okay, something with red in it. Let's see. Southern Brawler is red. Yeah. Okay. Red! Alright. Good to see you. How are you doing? Thank you for stopping by. This was sort of like an impromptu stream. It's fine. A little bit of charisma. Oop, don't want to do too much. Alright. And a little bit of defense. Nailed it! Yee. Southern Brawler. Yeah! I've gotten a lot better at doing the drinks. Some almost blood for you, sir. Oh, thank you very kindly. That looks delicious. It also tastes delicious. Very alive. Maybe as a chaser, you could let me have a bite. No. Okay. And to whom... Oh, I almost continued the accent for that. And to whom may I offer the second drink? Rhea Frostgrip. Nice to meet... Yeah. Skip. Just serve me something strong, something that feels durable, tough like a mountain or the caves of Ur. One of those frosted lagoons looks close enough. Coming right up. Ooh, do I have their character info in here now? I do! Rhea, she, her, blacksmith, Ur. The world. Dwarf. Kyle, he, him, vampire. Aridu? Where? The fool. Ooh. So he would be the persona protagonist then, because he's the fool arcana. Kyle. I love it. Okay. Oops. I almost forgot to bring out... Alright, Frosted Lagoon. There. The Frosted Lagoon protects you from any physical and spiritual harm and cools you down on even the hottest of summer days. It even offers additional UV protection. What more could you ask for? Yeah! That sounds lovely. Alright, so plenty of defense. A max of that. Don't want to add too much. Okay, good. Yay! Okay. And then a little bit of strength and a little bit of charisma. Okay, hopefully that was enough. Yeah! Nailed it! I'm getting so much better at making the drinks. Yay! It makes me so happy. Yee! A taste of Ur just for you. Valued customer number 2. Oh, are you hitting the placeholder text? Let me try. I feel like I should do like a Scottish accent for her, but I can't do Scottish. So I'm probably just gonna end up defaulting to Southern again. It's fine. I see you're many things but not a liar. Takes like a pile of rocks, just how I like it. So Rhea, Kyle, what about that ooze-filled Stora? Fine, guess you've earned it. Alright, picture me deep in the mountains of Dolvemmer, with my trusty axe and a good drink by my side. There I was, minding my own business. Digging for the good stuff, you know. Hit a gold vein earlier, deemed myself the luckiest dwarf of all time. Had a real big old pile of gold. Then suddenly this big ooze comes along and slurp. Gone it was. This is a very boring story. Perhaps we could go looking for my cape now. It's nearly sunrise. And? The sun kills you? Oh, right. Did the ooze also eat the cape? Yes. No. Oh. Anyways, I wouldn't call myself the best warrior, but when that ooze slurped me gold, I had to do something. So I took my shovel and dug and hit until there was nothing left of the ooze anymore. Well, almost nothing. So, did you dig out your gold? Silly food. She dug out me. I'm not food. And guess what he was clinging on to? The gold. Oh, yes, a big gold nugget. Should be enough to get me to Baruvia. And perhaps it can even get me a dandy new cape. I don't think so, Sunshine. We had a deal. Ah, we did? Please allow me to ask a question. What was that deal again? I get you to Baruvia so you can participate in your fancy vampire banquet. In return, I get the gold. But what about my cape? Where did you last see your cape? Don't even bother. It's a lost cause. We looked everywhere on our way here. Fought cursed chests, many admin monstrosities, undead goons. And I started to wonder, where in his life did this man put his cape? Well, everyone puts that cape. Do you know where I put my capes? Where? In a wardrobe. Oh, poor Kyle. Oh, so you can wear it inside wardrobe, lad? What? No. Is there Narnia in this world? Kyle, maybe we could find someone to retrieve your cape for you? We could? Phenomenal. I could put out a quest for you, but for that we'd need a little more information. Good luck with that. First, I'd need to know where you last saw your cape. I was getting ready to go to the annual vampire banquet hosted by Lord Strutt in Baruvia. While getting dressed, I realized I couldn't find my cape. My first thought, of course I cannot find it. The cape of invisibility is playing tricks on me. It's quite moody sometimes. Which is truly unfortunate when you want to wear it for an important event. We all know how important a fancy cape is for flaunting your vampire status. Of course. Then, what was the last vampire event you wore the cape to? My wedding. Your wedding? When I married my sweet Evelyn, I simply had to wear my most treasured cape to show how important she was to me. Evelyn, the vampire Countess Evelyn residing in Merrill Castle? That would be her. Congratulations. Are you still married? Ugh, of course not. I hate her. Every inch of her body. Turns out she just wanted... Spit it out, leech. Oh. What? My cape! Ah, rats. Here we go again. My sweet Evelyn stole my cape. What now? That little, mean, vicious, beautiful beast, her. That thief of thieves robbed me of my most precious possession. Wouldn't that be your heart? No, I had that taken out centuries ago. But my cape, I could never live without that. Oh, sweet, sweet Evelyn, how could you do this to me? I trusted her with all I had. That's rough, buddy. Perhaps Innkeeper, that's your name, right? Sure. Do you think there's a courageous adventurer out there brave enough to retrieve my precious cape for me? I'm afraid that my sweetest Evelyn will kill me on sight if I ever set foot in her villa again. Yes, I think we can find such an adventurer. We're setting up that search right now. So, where could a brave adventurer find Merrill Castle? Deep past the abyss of dread, at the foot of a mountain range that looks like a witch's bosom, towers the mansion of my dear Evelyn, Queen of Darkness, Temptress of Men, Flamenco champion of 1467. Oh, I love the writing in this game. It's just so good. It's just so good. It's so good. And I love the art. And I love the music. I still want a soundtrack for this eventually. The right hero should be an outsmarter and escape with their life. But be wary. She bites. And she may be invisible now. Alright, I think I've got everything I need. I'll write up a quest for you. I'll make sure you have your cape back in no time. I hope so. That reminds me. Not another cursed monologue. Innkeep, quickly, another drink. I don't think I can make it through another tale of woe without some artificial stamina. I need another lagoon. I'll see what I can do. Another lagoon. Alright. Frosted Lagoon. Ah, this game is so good. Right. So the full version of this game is supposed to come out on June 20th. Yay! This is a special extended demo that I was given permission to access. Yay! Yay! It makes me so happy. I love this. This is exactly my kind of game. Yay! Frosted Lagoon. Nailed it. Some liquid stamina for a valued guest. Let me try. You got it right again. I might even last till dayfall with this. Kyle, would you like another drink as well? No, I cannot drink now that I'm consumed with thoughts of my love's betrayal. Oh, it ails me so. Everything ails you. The whole way here, you were complaining about having a walk. My bat form doesn't work like it used to. I'm out of practice and the slime weighs heavily on my shoulders. My back is all itchy. By the dragons, could it be because you insisted on sunbathing? Oh, right. Innkeeper, do you have a drink to protect me from the sun? Perchance something that would also moisturize my delicate skin? I'm afraid not. Oh. That reminds me, my Aunt Mathilda used to harness the power of a chimera's saliva for sun protection. A chimera? A beast made out of several animals. Got 3 heads and all, made by the dragons to guard Gaia. Likes to eat people for breakfast. I'm aware. I just didn't know its saliva could be so useful. If only I hadn't eaten that delectable bear chimera in the Scarlet Caves, I could have asked it for a sample of its saliva. I'm sure that would have gone over well. Actually, I might know where to find one. Really? Will you get it for me then? No. Oh. But look at how much I'm crying. See? You must help me. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Miss Frostgrip, dearest Rhea, perhaps we can alter our deal. Oh, nay, forget it. I ain't going. With nothing on me but a shovel and ooze goop, I'd be no match for such a beast. No problem. I can make it another quest from my trusted board. And when will it be done? Tell me, when can I walk among mortals in the glistening sunlight once more? Well, if Baldur's Gate 3 is anything to go by, you just need a mind flayer parasite in your brain. And that'll allow you to walk in the sun. As soon as a fearless adventurer picks it up and succeeds. Especially that part. Splendid. Did you hear that? A quest just for me. Let's leave it at 2. Say, Innkeep, while we wait for someone to do this work for him, do ye perhaps have a room or two? Possibly a room without sunlight. Wouldn't want Snow White to go up in flames over here. Sure thing. I've got a couple of barred up rooms. You can stay there. How much? You can pay when you leave. Grand. Seems like they gave you more personality than usual. Keep it up. Maybe you'll become a real girl one day. Thank you. Enjoy your stay. You too, tasty creature. How do you know I'm tasty? You haven't even tasted my blood yet. Okay. Let's see. New quest. Okay. Chimera. Quirky vampire's looking for his cape. He seems a bit confused, wanting to go for a stroll in the sun. The vampire last saw his cape on his wedding day before he was wed to Countess Evelyn. At the foot of the witch's wrath Witch's Wrath Peak resides Countess Evelyn, the vampiric temptress of men. Be wary of invisible threats. There's one. Hey there, Evelyn! On a mild summer morning walk, a senile vampire. A senile vampire, oh my god. Came to look for his cape of invisibility at the Wayfarer's Inn. After steady questioning, the innkeeper uncovered that he lost his cape at his wedding, where his ex-wife, Countess Evelyn, stole it from him. She resides at the foot of the Witch's Wrath Peak. Venture to the peak and dare to retrieve the long-lost cape. But be aware, she might be invisible. Nice. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Which order should these go in? These are all related. And Mathilda. A vampire? Okay. So all of these are related to each other. Which one should go first? Uh-oh. Wyvern Chimera resides in the Clackman Grove. Let's try this. Until sunrise, deep in the Quag Mangrove resides a Wyvern Chimera. Its scales and claws are a valuable treasure to any alchemist, its saliva even more so. As it happens, a certain vampire may be able to use the rare saliva to produce a sunscreen so effective that even he could walk in broad daylight. Is there any adventurer or mouse brave enough to confront the beast? The Chimera, not the vampire. And bring back a bucket of saliva? Yay! Hooray! Gotta feed Andu. Ooh. Part 3. New Friends and Former Enemies. 59th of the Wake. Oh, it's so peaceful. I love it. Start day. Hooray! My shipment of infusions finally arrived this morning. I now have access to some fey crystals and frozen pine cones. Ooh, is that a tentacle? Did I just now notice that? Ooh, that's cool. This is the quest board, I assume. Together with Fable's Phoenix chilies, I have 3 infusions now. I'll unpack them later when I have some time. I have a feeling they'll be of use soon. Ooh, cool. I'm assuming I'll be able to add them to drinks. Ooh! So, Innkeep, a drink for me and this lanky pal. It's good to see you too, Care. She meant to say please. Welcome back, Fable. You look alive. Thank you. I am. That seems like a given. I'm just happy to see them doing well. And with a friend. We ain't friends. We're not? Ugh. So you two didn't form a party? No. Oh. Then what's the drink about? They may be very annoying, but they did just help me solve a family feud of 10 years. So I do owe them some of your dishwater at the very least. Family feud? I wouldn't call it a feud, more of a miscommunication. No, it was a feud. I feel like feud implies a certain level of hostility. I was gonna kill him. I thought that was a joke. It wasn't. Oh. But no one died? No. Elfie here was able to prevent that. It's Fable. Whatever. Does this perchance have something to do with your quest? It does. I stopped her from killing the werewolf. Elaborate, please. I was going to kill the werewolf. They stopped me from killing the werewolf. What's not to get? A lot. I think she is confused because the quest was to save the villagers from the werewolf. And now it sounds like I saved the werewolf from you. Which I did. Kind of. I also remember you saying you didn't want the quest, Care. I didn't. Was there by chance? They were both stealing sheep. Was not. Sure was. Adventuring don't pay what it used to. So you steal other people's sheep? Mind your own business. How did any of this lead to a successful quest? Ghosty! Hello, Ghosty. Hello. Well, where do I start? How about at the beginning? Right. I was born on a half-crescent dreaming moon. Of the quest, Fable. Not the beginning of your life. Although I do want to hear your life story sometime. Is that a spatula? Oh, what if it's someone's hook hand? Anyway, I'm sorry, I got distracted. Right, the quest. Traveling, there was no trouble. I knew enough shortcuts to travel through the Ashen Grove swiftly. I reached the borders of Tregarin right around dusk. The Ashen Grove thins out around there, and you can catch a glimpse of the wide fields and vineyards, as well as see one farm after the other. An idyllic sight. Well, at least before sunset. Do you have trouble in the dark? Emotionally? Visually? A little. Aren't elves supposed to have dark vision? I mean, I reckon I can still see more than a human could, but darkness is darkness, and I'm no owl. Thank God. You're already weird enough. Imagine the damage you do if you could turn your head all the way around. That'd be terrifying. Who says I can't? Oh, I love this game. Just kidding. Anyway, luckily darkness doesn't affect my hearing. Not the normal kind. What? Nothing. Okay, I heard a creaking fence and footsteps that were failing at keeping quiet. Your ears are failing at being small. Slowly snuck closer and saw a werewolf-esque shape picking up tiny sheep. I was petting it. Well, I thought she was going to eat it, so I summoned up all my courage and stepped out of the shadows, and I said, "Good evening, werewolf. Please put down the sheep." I didn't expect them to be entirely in their right mind, of course, but I wanted to be polite. And I thought it might confuse her, and maybe that would help her calm down. It confused me, all right. Who the heck sees a werewolf and the first thing they do is greet them? A polite person. Or an insane one. It worked, didn't it? Because I ain't no werewolf. He wasn't that different. But I'm skipping ahead. To my surprise, instead of a growl, the werewolf, or not werewolf, responded with a, "What?" So the confusion plan worked. But I hadn't really expected that response. So I said again, "Please put down the sheep." And she asked, "Why?" And I said, "Well, because stealing sheep isn't very nice." And she asked who I was. No, I asked, "Who are you, a guard?" I was about to introduce myself when we heard this blood-curdling howl. It sounded like someone had ripped a hole into the fabric of reality, then pierced it with a horrid yell. Please, it was barely a bark. It made the blood freeze in my veins. I heard panting and heavy footsteps, and I barely dared to turn around. You turned around immediately. And when I did, I stared into the twisted face of a werewolf, yellow gleaming eyes. Gleaming with jaundice. I love it. Sharp teeth, giant claws. It looked like he wanted to eat me right up. He did. But before I could beg for mercy, suddenly something rushed past me and lunged at the werewolf. When I regained my composure, Carolyn and the werewolf were on the ground, fighting tooth and nail. And the sheep you were holding? Obviously, I set it down at that point. Good. So you went to Fable's aid? No, that ain't it. I noticed the wolf's flannel rags. They were blue, checkered, and had an uneven print. Just like the kind of stuff Uncle Dragon likes to wear. That old so-and-so. Hey, why can't I say that? Is Carolyn complaining that it was censored? I love it. So-and-so. What the so-and-so? Youth protection. The age rating system is quite harsh. Oh my god, I love it. It's a fourth wall break, but I love it. So-and-so. You know what? I'm just going to replace all of it with Shrunion. Oh. I stopped reading it. Is this the log? Yeah! I can reread it as Shrunion. That old Shrunion. Hey, why can I say that? Shrunion! What the Shrunion? Youth protection. The age rating system is quite harsh. Shrunion. Yee! Okay, I'm just gonna replace all swearing with Shrunion. Anyway, was dressed like Uncle Dragon, smelled like Uncle Dragon, fought like him too. I was joking when I brought it up before, you know. Haven't seen that old man in years. Was coping about it by joking. That's the only way I can talk about him is these days. Because of the feud? Yes. He used to be my favorite uncle, then he changed. Became irritable and angry, distant, fought a lot with Uncle Fedor. Cared more about the moon than he did his own family. Eventually he just left, ran away, without a word, left us and Uncle Fedor behind, worried senseless. Till we found a letter saying not to look for him, and all their savings missing. Swore I was going to kill him if I ever saw him again. Always thought he just couldn't face up to his problems. Turns out his solution was just to get those problems as far away from everyone as possible. Idiot. Did you talk it out with your fists? I tried, but Elfie stopped me. I'm glad they did. How did you figure that out? Well, she was yelling at him. I didn't understand half of it, but I could tell she was angry and hurt. I tried to get their attention by telling them to stop, but they wouldn't listen, so I shot an arrow right next to both of their heads. My aim was a little shaky, so I did end up grazing Mr. Dragon's ear. But it got them to stop for long enough to start listening to me. I threatened them that if they didn't stop to talk, I would shoot them both. I would have never done that. I would have never done that, of course. But they must have believed me, because they actually stopped to listen. Looked mighty scary there, little pal. Thank you. Thank you? I sat them down and did my best to be an insurmountable obstacle between them. If they wanted to fight, they would have to go through me. That sounds rather dangerous. 'Twas. Wouldn't have stopped for them. What? You're the size of a stick. You think you could stop 2 angry wolves? Oh, well, anyway, I used the opportunity to figure out what was going on. And that's how I found out about Mr. Dragon and Carolyn and the miscommunication. Feud. The feud, sure. Turns out that after Mr. Dragon was turned, he was too ashamed to admit it. But he couldn't stop the changes and ended up hurting all the people he cared about. That's no excuse, of course. No, it ain't. If we had known, we'd have helped him best we could. At the very least, we would have built a sturdy shed with scratch-proof walls for full moons. He didn't think that would have happened, though. So he decided to fix the problem by leaving, deal with it alone, and so on. But that only made it worse. Of course, he was too embarrassed to come back, so he just focused on the whole werewolf thing and not any human things. Or Volcacan things, so to speak. Trying to find a cure, trying to avoid the moon, trying to find a place to sleep, stealing sheep. That's something they have in common. The sheep? No, the stubbornness, and the unwillingness to ask for help. But the sheep too. They had to talk about it. That silent resentment wasn't good for either of them. And you got them to do that? The little stick is oddly persuasive. Had us talking about it before I even realized I didn't want to. Maybe because you did want to. Maybe. How did it go? Fine. We'll take some time to accept his apology. We'll have to see him change first, and apologize to Uncle Fedor and the rest. But it was good to see him again. Guess a hug did feel better than a greatsword in his gut. Wonderful. Of course, there's still a problem with the whole werewolf thing. Idiot got so obsessed with a cure he can still barely control himself. We helped him realize that even a cure couldn't change what he'd done. That he has to accept he's different now and learn how to live again. Of course it won't be easy. No change ever is. I learned that from you. But we have a group of werewolves living near our settlement. A small community that enjoys the company of our warm trees. We play charades with them a lot, and they taught me about the phases of the 7 moons and the secrets of the moon signs. 7 moons? That sounds like a bunch of shrunning. It's real. You're a crescent moose. What? We introduced Mr. Dragon to them, and they promised they would take him in and help him deal with his lycanthropy. That sounds great. It is. It's a happy ending. I would call it an ending, rather the beginning of something new. So the end of one adventure is just the beginning of another one? Exactly. I like that. So, after your heroic therapy session, you two decided to grab a drink together? Got offered to spend the day at the settlement. But they don't serve anything strong enough for my tastes. Plus, Elfie was dying to get back here. Let's talk about how they need to update you on everything non-stop. Would think they live here or something. I need to report back about the quest. I'm glad you did. They also started crafting something with the werewolves. Ah! Said something about it being for you, Inkeep. Oh, really? Yeah? Oh! Did you make something for me? It's not finished yet, but I'll let you know, I promise. That wasn't that hard, was it? Well. So, a drink. What can I offer you, Care? Surprise me with something that fits my brawn. By which, I mean make me the usual. Strength never gets old. Alrighty. Let's see. Strength. Southern Brawler. Let's go! Alright. Max. Strength. Not too much. There we go. Okay, a little bit of charisma and a little bit of defense. Okay, that should be enough. Yeah, nailed it. Southern Brawler. See, I've gotten the hang of it. Yee. Surprise. Not bad. You should do this professionally. I'll think about it. Fable, what about you? Do you have something that'll calm me down? Maybe bring some of my agility back? Like a swift strike back to my senses. I've had a stressful day. Night. Morning. Sequence of events. Okay. I think I remember what's in that, but just in case. Okay. So that one... Okay. Agility, intelligence, and defense. Max this. One of that. One of that. A little more. Oh, did I not do enough of this? Was I getting overconfident? There we go. Okay. I didn't quite go far enough. I thought I did. Yay! Nailed it. Here you go. Thank you. Wow, this is perfect. You look tired. Have you considered sleep? I do like they're going to pass out any second. So do you. Maybe sleep is a good idea. Caroline, do you have a place to sleep? I can sleep anyway. It's a talent. It's depressing. I have a room available. You can stay there. Sounds good. How much? I'll count it as payment for your help with the quest. Fine. Later, Elfie. See you late. Are you heading home, Fable? Yes, haven't gone for a whole day. I need to get back and make sure everything is still growing correctly. Maybe take a nap first. Yes, that too. Did you enjoy your first quest? I did. It was scary and different from what I expected. And I didn't know I was so good at pretending to be charming. Maybe we should order that drink. Have you considered that you weren't pretending? See, I gave you the drink to help boost your confidence. But you had that within you all along. I just helped give you the extra little push you needed to express it. You did well, Fable. Thank you. I hope that wasn't my only adventure. I think this is just the beginning. That would be nice. Do you think I'm going to save the world one day? That's a very tall order. You're right. I'm not cut out for that. I didn't say that. I would just prefer it if the world didn't end. Right. But if it does, you're the first person I'd ask for help. Maybe you should ask Carolyn first, but I'd be happy to be second. We'll see. Let's hope we won't. I like this world, and you have a point. We shouldn't hope for such a calamity. Even if it would make for a good song. Or a sad one. Or both. I'm gonna head home now. Do that. I'll stock up on quests for you. I can't wait. See you soon. See you soon. Oh, this is so good. I want to play more. I want to play more. Oh, the hooded figure's back. Good evening to you too. Oh, quest taken. Ooh. Are you gonna get the vampire cape? This quest. It wasn't here yesterday. That is correct. Seems dangerous. It is. And mysterious. Sure. Like me. You could be a little less mysterious by telling me your name. Zephyr. Did the wind carry you in? I'm sorry. No, my legs. I want that quest. Well, you can have it. Not just literally, physically, emotionally. Emotionally? I want to take on that quest. Go to the castle to get the cape. I mean... Yes. Well, no one has gone to the castle yet, so if someone would like to go, they would be welcome to. So you know the castle? Yes? It seems strange. It is. A vampire lives there. I heard rumors, whisperings, of a strange, fiendish woman residing there. What a coincidence, me too. Has she ever frequented your tavern? No, not recently. But she has. Once. Had a vampire mixer. Interesting. So she was only here at night? Yes. Would you say she was unnaturally pale? No, she had a lot of makeup on. But below that mask. Sure, yes, but guess she looks pretty dead below that. What kind of drink did she order? Blood. You sell blood? Of course. Whose blood? Did you hear about wolves avoiding the castle? I like how I avoided answering the question. I'm not going to tell you where I source my blood. I would get arrested. Really? All of them? Yes, she has a lot of werewolf traps set up, but all animals seem to steer clear of Marrow Castle. They say its doors are always locked, so nothing can go inside, or leave. And anything that tries to merges into her land in one way or another. As a grave, a pile of decorative bones, dirt feeding rotting flowers. They say death clings to her doorstep like an everlasting melody. Sounds like a strange place. Like a tomb for something still alive. Or for a goth. goth or vampire, she seems to be a thief. It appears so. Do you not sympathize with that? Thievery is an honorable skill, but it must be performed in secret, or you're not worth the coins you pocket. Also, stealing a man's cape is just plain rude. I suppose. Only thing worse than that is stealing a man's hat. Not if it's cursed. Especially then. Point is, if you can't defend yourself from having your trophies reclaimed, you must live with the consequences. The consequences being you? Exactly. It definitely sounds like you know what you're doing. Of course I do. I am one with the shadows and the wind, gone before they even notice I'm there. So you could easily swipe something else along with the cape, right? Certainly. Gold, gemstones, other treasures, whatever pays the bills. What about some interior decorations? Like what, for example? Just something to pretty up my tavern a little bit. Maybe something useful that also doubles as a decoration. Like a chair. Yeah, please steal the cape and bring back a chair and lug it all the way back here. I'm sure that won't be noticeable. Stealing a whole chair sounds a little too ambitious for your first quest with me. I prefer something smaller, like a little trinket. My walls are still a bit empty. Wait, you're being serious? Absolutely. A memento that once belonged to an eccentric vampire sounds like a wonderful addition to the tavern. I'll see what I can do. You won't be disappointed. Well then, I trust you to deliver yourself to her doorstep and the cape back to me, along with a neat little addition to my interior design. Sounds like I'll need a few stamps. Would you like some? No, too traceable. How about a drink then? I could do with one of those. Heard your drinks inspire transformations of great magnitude. Allow you to dip into parts of yourself that you weren't previously aware of. Raise yourself up from your shadow. Say, what do you trade them for? Secrets. Secrets. I have many. Grant me one. I shall. I know this may come as a shock to you, but I was here before, just yesterday. You may not remember because you barely noticed me in the shadows. I was so stealthy, I spent hours just watching you from afar. That is definitely a secret. You cleaned a lot of glasses, served everyone with a smile. You looked so worried after the adorable green one left. Like you thought they might trip straight into a monster's maw. And you're swift with your hands and fast with a knife. All right, enough secrets. You may have one of my renowned drinks, and some of my renowned infusions. In fact, I just got a fresh shipment today. Was finally able to unpack them. Infusions? Intriguing. What vile magic do you have to offer? For your purpose, I think you could benefit from either some fey crystals or a frozen pine cone. Ooh, in the log I should be able to see what they do. The frozen pine cones have absorbed some of nature's icy properties. They can help you form a magical frost barrier that will hurt those trying to harm you. The fey crystals hail straight from Avalon, allegedly. If consumed, they'll turn you invisible, eventually, and for a bit. The duration is a bit unpredictable. I've also got some phoenix chilies, but I don't think those would be very useful for your situation. Interesting. So, what dark depths of yourself are you looking to explore? I fear that Lady Evelyn may be of the undead nature, so I must be strong and vigorous if I want my stake in her heart before her fangs are near my neck. Though that does sound appealing. Strength I can do, and some frost armor should help with the fangs. Or perhaps the smarter route would be to evade her wrath entirely, to out-stealth her and steal the cape from right under her pale nose, so that she may lie in the shame of having lost against me. I think such an approach would require a certain amount of dexterity, And some invisibility could help with staying unseen, should my speed and agility not be enough. Help me with the decision, Innkeep. Your wisdom is no secret, is it? Ooh, they might alter the drink in a way where I have to use different ingredients than usual. I should make sure to keep an eye on the coaster shape so that I mix the correct recipe. Maybe I should even try adding an infusion first and ingesting the drink from there. Let's give it a try. Alright, so first... Okay. Okay, so there's either strength or agility, with either the frost armor or invisibility. So let's see. Let's look at the infusions. So these two, frozen pine cone, frost armor, seem to get the job done. Fey crystal. Much like the playful Fey, they are named after. Fey crystals deceive. They're not actually crystals, but magical plants handmade by Seelie sages, wishing to share their magic gifts with the world. Very helpful for avoiding fights entirely. Let's see. So what would be more useful? Should he take the stealthy stealth approach? Or should he try to outmatch her with strength? Let's see. With Fable, I gave her a drink that was of the skill that they didn't have naturally, and I think that really helped them. So I'm wondering if I should do the same thing for Zephyr. Zephyr is already naturally very agile and stealthy, so I wonder if going the strength would help them explore a different facet of themselves. So maybe I'll go with the strength. Okay. So then that would be... Oh, cool, I have a page for them too. He, they, air, echo, Themis, chaotic good, the moon. So cool. Oh, you can see more of his face. That's so cool. Okay. So, let's see. So for strength, it would be Southern Brawler with Frozen Pine Cone. My voice is starting to go, but I'm gonna try to keep going for as long as it'll let me. Okay. So let's try Frosted Pine Cone. And then, oh, I forgot to put it on the thingy. Okay. Southern Brawler. Put it up there. Okay. Strength. Then some charisma. Just a little bit. Okay. Okay, that was enough, because it already added some defense there. Okay, cool. Alright. Let's try that. There you go. A drink for all that a drink that all vampires fear. Liquid Sunrise? Not quite, but that's a good name. May I steal it? You don't ask for permission before you steal something, Innkeep. Then it's no longer a clever ruse, but a mere trade. I see. Did you hear about my new drink, the Liquid Sunrise? Yes, my name now. Good one. Tastes like the sun, a cold sun, and I shall strike her down as such. The sun? Evelyn. Ah, that makes more sense. Goodbye, Innkeep. I would say, pray that the sun will carry me back to you. But my hopes do not lie with the realm keepers, and I shall be damned if they control my fate. Expect to see me again after the next sunfall. If you do not, speak of vengeance. Vengeance makes for an early grave, or for a good story. Farewell. Oh, more character information. Or for a bitter end. Kier, hello. I'm taking this quest. And a drink. Great. Did you sleep well? What? Sleep. How was it? Ah, Fine. Too long. Didn't sleep that much in ages. Oh, wait, no, wrong accent. Sounds like you needed it. No, your beds are just too comfortable. It was hard to get up. Of course. My apologies. I'll make sure to take your feedback into consideration. Would you like a drink as compensation? I think I already said that. Make me something strong that'll wake me up. And keep me up, too. Alright. So another Southern Brawler. Phoenix chili? Let's see. Rare phoenix chili is found natively only near the charred valleys of the burning peaks. Though an invasive species, it is delicious. Fire resistant. Huh. I won't be adding that this time, but I like knowing. Alright, draw recipe. Let's do it! Alright. Alright. Little bit of that. Little bit of that. Yay! Nailed it. Alright. Something strong coming right up. That is strong. Just the right amount of too much. Maybe I should call this drink the Carolyn. No, you shouldn't. Anyway, the quest. Yes, the quest. I'm taking it. So you said. Oh, she wants to get the Chimera saliva? That one? I see it is my turn to make conversation. I miss Fable. Isn't it a bit too soon for another quest? He just returned. It has been hours since I've done anything but sleep, chat, and drink. I'm getting antsy. If I sit still for too long, it feels like my bones are disintegrating and I forget who I am. I think that's called boredom. It's torture. That too. Well, boring is not what I would call this quest in the slightest. Stealing from a Chimera for a vampire sunscreen? Couldn't get more reckless than that. It could by taking Elfie along. Fair point. Please don't. I won't. So the saliva's for a vampire? Vampire sunscreen. Can't a vampire get their Chimera goo themselves? It's a wyvern Chimera. Vampires and fire don't mix too well. Also, if everyone just did their own quests, the quest economy would be in shambles. Suppose that'd be terrible for your business. Indeed. Have you ever encountered a Chimera before? No, not a real one. Got me thinking, ain't it kind of blasphemous to steal from a draconic guardian? Depends. Are you religious? Guess not. Then no. Would it be if I was? Don't think so. Chimeras steal riches all the time, and they were created to be guardians by the protectors of the realms. So, stealing something to protect someone else seems in line with the doctrine. Good thing you ain't a priest. You do a piss poor job. Thank you. Is blasphemy what you're most worried about? I ain't worried. Okay. Nervous? Ain't that neither. Then what is it? Excitement, I suppose? Excitement? Don't laugh. I'm not laughing. I'm asking. Yes, excitement. I've never encountered a guardian before. I've always sorta wanted to. Why haven't you? Ain't exactly easy to find one, or to survive one. This seems like a great opportunity for you then. It is. What's it about guardians? It's less about the guardian, more about what created it. Maybe a little about the Chimera. It's got a dragon head, right? Yes, modeled after its creator, I would guess. So, let me rephrase that. What is it about dragons, and chimeras with dragon heads? They're cool. Also, when I was little, my baba used to tell me bedtime stories about dragons every night. She was a great adventurer and encountered many of their creations on her journeys. Not sure if it's true, but she always claimed she met each of the realm keepers themselves. Had little keepsakes from them and all. My sword's one of those. Passed it on to me before she passed. Left. One day she was just gone. Think she wanted to spend her last moments somewhere else. Yeah, chimeras are cool. Hi, Owen. So good to see you. I'm playing through the Tavern Talk demo. I like to think she visited one of her dragons one last time. Your family is a leaving problem. Yeah, at least she left our savings alone. That sword and her stores are all I've left of her. Yeah, I really like the art style. It's really good. And the music is great. It's very chill. Very nice. I love the art style. And the music. And making the drinks is really fun. Dig, I see a wolf and brain goes dog. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's so cool. And the log has like character backgrounds and whatnot. It's really cool. And you can get rumors from different like adventures that show up. And you can turn them into quests until sunrise. And then there's a log to see past dialogue. And you can make different drinks. And they have stats just like D&D stats. And sometimes they'll request specific things for different situations for their quests. These are the ingredients. And we just recently got infusions to add to the drinks. It's so cool. The sword and her stories are all I've left of her. Going on this quest almost feels like I'm stepping into a memory of hers. Did she ever tell you about a wyvern chimera? I know. Yeah, like a modifier on the drink. Yeah, like they can add different effects. Like the frozen pine cone gives you like frost armor. So it boosts your strength in your defense. And the Fey crystal makes you extra like invisible and stealthy. So it can boost agility and intelligence. And the Phoenix chili gives you fire resistance. Yeah, and it can alter the drink a little bit. Yay! Frosted Lagoon for defense. Swift Strike for agility. Spoken Heart for charisma. Southern Brawler for strength. Sparkling Nebula for intelligence. I haven't made that one yet, actually. But it's so cool. Yeah, I love in-game notebooks that help keep track of everything. Because, yeah, it reminds me of Puffins, exactly. Yeah, I loved those. That was such a cool mechanic in Pokemon. I love that. No, was the only con she never encountered. Had quarrels with those feline ones, different varieties of scales, even a cow one, I think, but never found a wyvern one in all her years. It would have been nice to be able to tell her the story when I return. If I return. I'm sure you will. You always burnt my horse. Oh, yeah, it was a very delicate balance of perfect and way too overdone. It took many, many tries for me to get edible ones for my Pokemon. You can tell the story to me. I don't know if I make for a good baba, but I do enjoy a good tale. I'll think about it. You already got me talking too much. This is you talking too much? So, you like dragons? I do. They're fascinating creatures. Very interesting. Very magical. They are fascinating and magical. I used to pretend I was one when I was little. Really wanted their magic and their wings. You can just ask them for their magic. Not sure about their wings. I ain't a priest either. Besides, I'm a warrior. Don't do all that magic, Shrunyon. Why not? Dragon teaser. Oh my god, yeah. So, a bit earlier, Carolyn was really angry that the game was censoring whenever she would swear. And the innkeeper says that it's because of the age rating. And so I decided that whenever anyone swears in this game, I'm just gonna replace it with Shrunion. Why not? I like my sword and my muscles. They're a good combo. And I don't need to rely on anyone, not even dragons. A little help never hurt anybody. A little self-reliance don't either. If you say so. Yeah, it's fun. Does that mean you don't want a drink to pep you up, Care? Didn't say that. I see. That doesn't count as help? It's prepayment for me taking on your quest. Sure. You'll be happy to hear that I have some incredible infusions to offer that could greatly help with your quest. Nah, it sounds unnecessarily complicated. Let's keep it simple. Alright, what can I get you then? I reckon a little bit of boost for this body couldn't hurt. Heard they're quick and toothy, so I'll need to be too hardy to it for its bite. Some defense might come in handy. Or something for the brain. Baba talked quite a lot about how much they enjoy a good ruse. Maybe I can outsmart it with the right play. But I'd need some intelligence for that. Won't be risking it all on a bad idea. Are you sure you don't want any infusions? Just a little bit of a phoenix chili would make you fire resistant. That could be very useful in a fight. Dragons, you're stubborn. Sure, I'll try one. And on the topic of trickery, no, one is enough. Either you mix defense with your weird chilies, or you go heavy on the intelligence. Don't need more of your fancy tricks. I don't care which one you pick. That's your job. Figure it out. So often for the quests that they go on, they'll have two different approaches that they're thinking of doing. And you can pick a drink that can give them boost in the stats that they're thinking of for each approach. And so the drink that you give them will end up deciding which approach they take for the quest. So this one... Okay. Either defense with the fire resistance, so Frosted Lagoon with Phoenix Chili, or go all in on intelligence, which is Sparkling Nebula. I'm a little bit curious about that because that's the only one of these drinks that I haven't made so far in this demo. Let's see. The distilled flavor of the cosmos, the Sparkling Nebula fizzes on your tongue and rewires your synapses, inspiring great ideas and even greater stories. Storytellers and scholars alike can broaden their horizons with this taste of the stars. Ooh, that sounds so nice. So either intelligence to outsmart it, or defense with the fire resistance. Owen, do you have any opinion on which she should go for? I'm happy to brew either of these, really. Fire resistance. Helps a bunch when fighting draconic creatures, but does not protect against lava. So don't try jumping into any lava after drinking that, assuming you'll be safe. Okay, let's see. Characters. Any more info on this? Yes. Okay. Which one? I am very curious about the Sparkling Nebula drink because I haven't made it yet. But fire resistance would also be good. Let's see. You know what? I think I want to try the intelligence drink just because I haven't made it yet. Sparkling Nebula. Oh, it's so pretty! Okay, so charisma and intelligence. So max intelligence. So here, these are your stats, and when you pour a liquid, one of these go with the stats on the left-hand side. And when you hover over one, the stat that it affects will light up on this side. And this recipe will show you how much you need of each. So you need max intelligence and almost max charisma. Let's see. Oop. There we go. Sparkling Nebula. And if you happen to make a mistake, Andu here, you can pet Andu. I love you, Andu. I love you, Andu. He's our little dragon buddy. Andu will drink any of the mistakes that you make. So don't worry about messing up. And if you actually pick the wrong recipe, you can use the sponge here to erase the board. But we made the right drinks, we'll give it. Yay! Oh, it's so pretty. It looks like a little potion. Figured it out. Thanks. Hope you seasoned it with some trickery. It does feel weird, like my brain is sparkling. No refunds. How urgent is the sunscreen? Pretty urgent. The sun tends to not take a break, even for vampires. Maybe he should sunbathe less then. That might solve his problems. Might. But when has an easy solution ever been fun? Good point. I'll see what I can do. Maybe they got some mice in that mangrove. Good luck. Won't be needing it. I'll be waiting to hear of your exploits upon your return. Ooh. Nice. Yay! Gotta feed Andu. Oh, my throat is starting to give out. I'd really like to at least get to the end of this. Ooh. Starlight Sonata, 60th of the Wake. This extended demo that they gave me is supposed to be about 3 hours long. And you cannot save partway, so if you play it, you either have to just stop partway or go through all of it at once. That's part of why I wanted to stream it rather than make videos. But I'm really, really enjoying this game, so if y'all enjoy it a lot too, then I can always make videos of the actual game once it comes out. But I wanted to try it out because it just looks so cool. This might be the last one, maybe? We'll see. Penny! Penny's taking a nap next to me. She's so cute. Hey, and Keep. Oh, she's cute. Hey, Chrissy, long time no see. Oh, Bird. So true. I've been pretty busy this hatching season. A lot to do? Yeah. The birds seem to be in a slight uproar, like something is amiss. I just can't figure out what. Animals often has a sixth sense, you know? They do indeed. Anyways, hand over a drink, will you? Of course. Ooh, cherry blossoms. Cherry blossom branches? That's so cool. Of course, what'll it be this time? Something for the wits again? You know me well. Too well, I guess. That's the curse of being a regular. Eventually, I'll have you all figured out. I hate to disappoint you, but you're wrong today. Am I now? Yeah, I'm quite confident in the capabilities of my mind and wits. Of course. So, what I'll need instead is something to protect me from weather or foe, so I'm steeled for any situation. That makes sense. I'll see what I can do. Okay. Defense. Frosted Lagoon. Okay. This game is just so chill. I love it. Max. Okay. And then a little bit of strength and a little bit of charisma. Don't want too much. Oh, Shrunning. That was too much. Andu, here you go. Thank you, Andu. You're the best. Okay. It's just because I'm getting tired. I think this is the longest stream I've been able to do so far. Ooh, okay. There. Just a touch. Yay! Frosted Lagoon. Maybe I was using the wrong voice for her. Oh, she has little birdies. Do I have... I wouldn't have something for her yet. Okay, no. Liquid steel, just a bit more digestible. This is exactly what I need for my trip. Where are you headed anyways? Oh, to the island of Boreas. I want to reconnect with some friends at the annual Borean Art Convention. Isn't Boreas difficult to reach? Not exactly a place known for its population. The convention is especially for creatures, like sylvan spirits, trolls, and the like. They'll also be electing the scariest monster for the next issue of Screech Magazine. That sounds exciting. It'll be a sight to behold for sure, but do you know what I'm most excited about? Nymphs? No. They're pretty, don't get me wrong, but definitely not the reason of why I'm going to Boreas. That'd be Fable's reason. Oh, that'd be Fable's reason. You're right, you're so right. If you do happen to meet a nymph, greet them for me. Sure. Now that we know what I'd be excited for, how about you? The geysers and hot springs, especially around this time of year when the mornings are still a bit chilly. And the sun tickles the sky on the horizon. That sounds lovely. I'm sure those things will be nice muses too. Bet. I'm bringing an extra set of paints this time so I don't run out again. I mean, Fable taught me how to make some from flowers and berries, but Borean flora is unsuitable for things like that. Seems like you're well prepared either way. Absolutely. How are the birds doing apart from being in distress? Well, the cinnamon green-cheeked conures are growing up to be such a lovely bunch. I can't wait to release them back into the wild once they're strong enough. With your care, they'll be ready in a heartbeat. I'm guessing you're taking Ruby and Merlin along to the convention? Of course. As for the others, I obviously can't take them with me. But I asked Fable to look after everyone. In exchange, I'll teach them how to grow zucchini. Speaking of which, I wanted to leave my keys under their doormat. Sorry for the short stay, but I gotta hurry or else I'll miss my boat. It's quite the walk to their treehouse. And you don't want to have to compensate me for that, do you? I wouldn't mind, but I also don't want you to be late to your convention. Well then, so long, Inkeep. See you soon. Yay! Ooh, nighttime. Fable! Good evening. Good evening, Fable. Did you have a good day? I did. I visited Mr. Dragon and the other werewolves. Told them about Carolyn's quest in the Wyvern Chimera. Oh, so you heard about that? She told me before she left, in case she told me some things to pass on to Mr. Dragon that I can't repeat here. I think she's happy he's back. I think so too. Did you have tea with the werewolves? Of course. We had a grand time together. I mentioned how fun I had with the moon signs. So they taught me more about the stars and their hidden meanings. Which stars? Both sets. They specialize in Cassiopeia. You know, the night sky consulate. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the recording for this stream will be on my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by, Owen. It was so nice to see you. Good luck at work. Take care and rest well. Good night, Owen. You know, the night sky constellations on the astral plane and all. But they have one astrologer who knows a lot about their reflections in the pools of the primordial sea. Heart. And she promised to teach me about that too. I can't wait to learn about how the sea mirrors, echoes, and distorts the constellations. That's how she pitched it. Exciting, right? Very. That's what I thought. So what is it, Fable? I may or may not have finished that little gift I was talking about yesterday. Or rather, that Carolyn was talking about. Pastel! Hi, baby! Are you mad that I've been focused on my computer for so long? I'm sorry, baby. I love you. I love you, kitty. You know, the little keepsake from my time with the werewolves. Yes, I recall. A reminder of my very first successful quest. I just didn't know if you... I like trinkets. Oh! What is it? It's a piece of embroidery of a constellation. The werewolves taught me how to do it. While the astrologer told us stories and myths about the stars and their twin reflections, I imagine it to be a constellation from a faraway realm. I call it the Little Dipper. Ooh. It does look a bit like a Little Dipper, using a lot of imagination. Who knows, maybe there's a world out there with this exact configuration of stars in the night sky. There might be. Maybe the Little Dipper is part of a larger constellation. A bear, for example. A bear? Inkeep, I think you might be the one dreaming something up now. Most likely. Are you fond of the stars surrounding us? I do like to watch them from time to time. Oh, really? Do you prefer the stars of the astral or the primordial sea? The astral sea. Really? That's surprising. Then again, you do help people change, just like Cassiopeia. You'll have to give me your birth data soon, so I can calculate your birth chart. If that's okay with you, of course. It is. I'll write it all down for you. That's great. Thank you. I think you may be a double jackdaw. Are you? We'll see. We will. Until then, care for a drink to wind down? Or something more zesty, perhaps? A drink, please. I think I figured out how to make my own zest. Happy to hear that, Fable. But drinks. Not sure how to make those just yet, especially those with the right balance. I'll still have to make the rounds around the grove later. So could you make me something that will keep me awake and agile? Do you think you know me well enough to guess what I might need? I'm already on it. Thank you. One moment. Alright. Agile. Swift strike. Alright. I got you, Fable. Don't worry. Alright. Let's see. A little bit of intelligence. Just a little bit. Okay. And a little bit of defense. Not enough? Huh. Oh, I didn't go far enough with that. Okay, that's why. But I went a little too far. Here you go. Don't worry, baby kitties. I think I'm reaching the end of the demo. And defense. Yay! There we go. Nailed it. Baby kitties. Hello, Penny. Did you have a good nap, baby girl? She woke up. Here. Thank you. This is delicious. You always know what I need. I think you may also need a break, so maybe stay a while before heading back? That sounds like a good idea. I'll just idle here for a bit if that's okay. Always. Enjoy your rest, Fable. Thank you. Kyle's back. Greetings, Innkeep. Greetings, Kyle. At least you're not calling me a meal. Greetings, green creature. Greetings, Mr. Vampire. Oh, how polite. Are you enjoying your drink? I am, thank you. Then I shall leave you to its inspiring aftertaste. Innkeep, say, did you move your inn by chance? It took me hours to find it. I did not. Are you sure? I believe new alleyways may have formed themselves around your establishment, with winding paths and dark corners. Anything could be hiding within them. Like a vampire? No, silly snack. I don't need to hide. Except during games of hide and seek. I'm very good at those. Maybe the inn wanted to play around with you. Mayhaps, but it underestimated my skill. As a 3-time hide-and-seek world champion, I never lose to such a youngling of an inn. It's not that young. The wood isn't even rotting yet, dear innkeep. It still has many eons ahead of it. I like the sound of that. As a celebration of a match well won, may I offer you a drink? Yes, I think that would be well deserved. Has that delicious blood of yours made it onto the menu yet? Not yet. Shame. Then I shall have some of that faux blood again, please. It does make my bones feel more sturdy. Coming right up. Alright. Southern Brawler. Strength. Okay. A little bit of charisma and a little bit of defense. There we go. Nailed it. Sorry, my throat's giving. Some faux blood for your bones. Enjoy. Ah, this is perfect, innkeep. The only thing that can make me happier would be a drink lovingly titled the Innkeeper's Vein. Rude. No. Keep drinking, Count Dracula. Speaking of dreams, how's the retrieval of my cape coming along? Swimmingly. Well, actually, I think there's very little water involved. I wouldn't be so sure. My dear Evelyn has a beautiful pond filled with long-toothed spined guppies in her courtyard. It's her pride and joy. I would hope no one is swimming in that. But I have sent someone on your quest. I'm sure he'll return soon, and you and your cape will be reunited. Marvelous! Speaking of inseparable teams, where's Rhea? Oh, she's taken the day off. She demanded vacation time, so I said she could choose any day, and she chose today. I was going to also take a day off and spend her vacation with her. But when I wanted to follow her to the market, my sleeve caught on fire, in my hand and my hair. So I was forced to stay back due to my allergies. The weeping amaryllis pollen is very bad this time of year. And the sun. The sun is also bad for vampires. It is? Yes. Right. I need sunscreen. It's in the works. Did you get to see the market later? I did. It was beautiful, colourful, and full of music that would make anyone's heart dance. But I couldn't find Rhea anywhere, so I felt a little lonely. Penny! Oh, I love you, Penny. I love you, Penny. She's so cute. Luckily, I managed to make a new friend in no time. Very tall and brooding, just how I like them. I inquired if I could try on his dark armor of swirling shadow and onyx bone. But he said if I tried to take it from him, he would turn me to ash. What a jokester. Dark armor of swirling shadow and onyx bone? Yes, a true connoisseur of fashion. He's just visiting, he said. Had some great crepe recommendations. Plum crepe with ash sprinkle? Yes, they tasted deliciously dead. I see. I hope you enjoyed your evening together. We did, though I feel like he asked something of me. I promised I would remember. Perhaps he wanted my cape. Many people want my cape. Perhaps. But I would have never agreed to that. It is my cape, after all. Maybe he wanted my Pasca recipe? Is it good? Very much so. Then I'd like it as well. Oh, yes, you. Me? He asked me about you. Me? Yes, said he's an old friend of yours. I was very curious about how your inn is doing. I sang your praises, of course, so he asked me to deliver you greetings. And congratulations on the well-run establishment. How did he phrase it? Deliver my congratulations on the faux peace your precious innkeep has found in her house of denial. Very poetic, if you ask me. Very. If only I could remember his name. Does my description of him ring any bells for you? No, I'm afraid not. Too bad. He must be an old childhood friend. Maybe you went to school together? I heard many friendships have formed in such halls. Maybe. Do you want to tell me more about your time at the market? Most certainly. I found the loveliest trinkets. Like a little stuffed bear with a tiny raincoat, and a crescent elder moon necklace. I found a gorgeous sun charm as well. I bought it for Rhea as a welcome back from vacation gift. That's very sweet. Your friend bought a delightful raven figurine with eyes of starlight. Please don't call him that. We should never deny our friends, even if we don't remember them. I don't remember any of my friends. Alas, I still love them, even if their memory lives on only in my heart. Anyhow, he said it was a gift to himself, to celebrate the dawning of the 6th month of the astral moon. Oh, I love Cassiopeia so dearly. She is the most beautiful month, is she not? A haven of starlight reflected in the primordial sea below. Only once a year is she this close to us, and only then for a short period of time. To me, she is the harbinger of yearning and of change. I wonder how it will change this month. I hope to be more capable and sunscreened by the end of it. Maybe even a little less alone. How about you? I like the way I am, but I wouldn't say no to stocking up on more ingredients. Ah, the refusal to change is dangerous, innkeeper. Change always comes to those who deny it the most. By the end of the astral moon, we shall no longer be who we once were. That sounds like a threat. By no means. Maybe it promises mourning, but maybe celebration also, could it not? For example, my dear Rhea hated vampires when she met me, and now she likes me. True change can occur before the stars change, it seems. You are hard to dislike. Oh, how sweet of you. As sweet as my blood. I have a lot of it. I would hope you do. And it runs warm when people are kind to me. In all my millennia, kindness has always made me the happiest. There's nothing greater than friendship, don't you agree? And nothing more fragile. That makes it all the more precious. Penny! Friendship with Penny. Oh, I love you, friendship, Penny. What a good girl. That reminds me, I forgot a crucial part of the message. Our dear friend Stranger told me that he would like to see you again. He said, what was it? Don't think too hard about it. Ah, of course, the letter. The letter? The polite young man gave me a letter to deliver to you. What a sweet gesture. I shall pass it on to you forthwith. Thank you. Are you not going to open it? No, I don't think now's the right time for a letter. Not enough moonlight. But wouldn't it be kind of romantic, longingly dwelling in the memories of a friend? It would go so well with the fireworks. What fireworks? I've no clue. He said he hopes you enjoy them. Fireworks, doesn't that sound lovely? I hope they aren't part of a private event. I think that would be difficult to do with fireworks. Ooh! I don't mean to interrupt, but what is it, little fawn? Look outside. I think the fireworks have started. Oh, how beautiful! They're falling from the sky. Hello, little fireworks. Sparkle on. Those aren't fireworks. They're stars. Oh no. Are the stars falling from the sky? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, there's more. Oh no. I'm really enjoying this, but oh god. I might have to grab a beverage real quick before I keep reading. Okay, I'm gonna go on BRB. Please be nice to each other. Sorry about that. I'm back. I forgot to unmute myself for a minute there. Just pro streamer things, right? Oh, God. Alright, picking up the pieces. I also grabbed a small snack. I'm gonna try not to be noisy. Alright. I'm glad the inn wasn't severely damaged by the falling stars, though it did take me nearly the whole day to finish all those little repairs. I feel like the falling stars is like an apocalyptic thing. The building might still look a little battered, but it could be worse. Hopefully none of my customers got hurt yesterday. It's not much, but I should surprise them with a new drink on the menu. That way, ooh, sunny breeze. That way whoever comes in can at least get a small taste of normalcy. New drink. Sunny breeze, ooh. A charisma drink. The delicious sunny breeze will melt your tensions and blow away your stresses, leading to enhanced charm, focus, and reflexes. Tastes like a pleasant wind flowing through the woods on a warm summer day. Very popular among bards and rangers. Ooh! Ooh! That sounds perfect for Fable. Quests. Rumors. Strangers come to town. He likes plum crepes and spooky armor. Let's see. Okay. I think that sounds like a good plan. Ooh, new character! Innkeeper. Jade. Didn't think you'd show up again after last time. No hard feelings. Remind me again, who started that whole brawl? No clue, actually. Must have slipped my mind. Would a drink help you remember? If I wanted to chat about it, maybe. But you know how much the remnants of the past bore me. Then let's focus on the present. Let's. I didn't come all this way to revel in old times, after all. Although, I brought you something I knew you'd find useful, just in case you did remember who started the brawl. Oh, this is interesting. Let me see. Some thunder sage. Found it on one of my jobs, but didn't have any use for it. Just don't try to boil tea out of its leaves. Tastes dreadful, numbs your tongue. You seem to be speaking from experience. Your tavern seems to be getting on in years. Seems like nothing can escape the grip of time. Wasn't even sure if it was still open. Is it that bad? I guess some would say age adds character. And what would you say? I like this music. I'd say you've gotten old. Ouch. Aw, don't take it too personally. Still got some of your old... spark? Ish. That's at least something. Not the brightest flame, but funky enough. Thank you? Now, I'd actually like to try one of your fiery drinks. What can I serve you? Something that'll quicken my reflexes. Gotcha. Agile! Alright. Alright, Swift Strike. Ooh, that's right, Thunder Sage. Inspiration! Ooh, nice! Has invigorating, inspiring properties. It was synthetically created by mages from the harbor city Zoford. Inspiration. Inspiration grants you the ability to extraordinarily motivate other people or persuade them to tell the truth. Ooh, that's cool. Swift Strike. Okay. This one's Fable's favorite. Alright. This one. A little bit. That one. Alright. There we go. Woohoo! For you! No actual sparks, but perhaps something sparkling. Now that's what you call a drink. Maybe you haven't gotten on in years so much after all. Well, some things never wither. What are you doing in Zenith these days? Keeping up to date. Checking out the latest town gossip after my most recent gig. Your most recent gig? I finished up a job on the Sire Plains. Sandworm kept terrorizing a group of seal wool merchants at the edge of the plains. I, myself, am very fond of those creatures. They just mind their own business, but sometimes, they gotta eat. But you know how it is. Something's gotta pay the bills after all. So I took the gig. It was a cushy job, though I still managed to get sand between my teeth. Luckily, it was only a sandworm and not one of those mimics that pretend to be part of the local fauna, and... snap! Gone you are. Anyway, I also heard about some unrest in Zoford from one of the local merchants. Decided to go take a look. Zoford, the seaport? Yeah. I think the music in this section is a little too loud, so I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Okay, hopefully that's enough. Yeah. Always considered it a rather calm area. It was. It still is. Sometimes, at least. Initially, I thought the unrest was related to the local thieves guild. So, I went there to deal with some bandits, look at their most wanted list and cash out. There was no real challenge, though, so I didn't pick anything up. Other than a few hushed whispers at the marketplace, that is. Something about some archmage's familiar that went missing or whatever. Perhaps a job for you? I'm not a welfare association. Like, what do I care about missing familiars if no one's gonna pay me, you know? Of course, I was way more interested in hearing more about the undead on the other side of the country than my colleagues were mumbling about. So I came here, and naturally I couldn't resist coming by to see how you were holding up. I'm doing very well, thank you. Well, that's good news, especially considering the state of your tavern. It's not that bad. Sure, whatever you say. So, do you know anything about those undead? Not really. I've been a bit occupied with cleaning up this mess. The tavern was just a tad affected by some recent incidents. What do you mean? The shooting stars? Ooh, pretty! Shooting stars? It's much more serious than that. Innkeeper, a drink, please. Perhaps something to boost my defenses. I'll have to be equipped for every possible situation after this kind of morning. Coming right up. Ooh, she's pretty. Who is that? Do I have any new... Okay, defenses. Jade. She, her bounty hunter, the emperor. Nice. Okay. Okay, defenses. Frosted Lagoon. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. Here's that. There we go. Frosted Lagoon. Nailed it. Please, enjoy. Like dragon scales. Sturdy, strong, flawless. I'm glad I could impress. You have no idea how much this catastrophe has affected the poor citizens of Zenith. And my day off. I can only imagine what scars it must have left on the rest of the country. I mean, if some star rain managed to affect not only the tavern but also the whole city, it must have been pretty bad. Speaking of which, I'd be happy to help you fix this place up. If the money is right, of course. No, thank you. I'm closing up early today and tomorrow to take care of things. All right, Chief. The offer stands. What? You don't really believe it was just shooting stars, do you? What else would it have been? Have you not seen the damage? Last time I checked, shooting stars were flaming comets traveling through the firmament of Cassiopeia. Sometimes they crash on Gaia. Rarely, but it happens. Nothing I would worry about. Just an average Genesis for me. Cassiopeia, help me. What? Do you know something I don't? Perhaps. Oh, do enlighten me, please. Well, it seems you're not aware of who you're talking to. Nope. My name is Alethium Anwar, and I'm a devotee of the great dragon Cassiopeia, bringer of change and lady of the gilded sea. I fight for those who cannot fight for themselves, bring justice to those who would bring doom. And I am very aware when something is wrong with the firmament. Cool. Oh, so is she a paladin? Ooh. Em! Welcome back, Em! There was this kind of like possibly cataclysmic event that went on outside the tavern. There's these shooting stars that apparently weren't actually shooting stars. And there's a paladin of the dragon god Cassiopeia. Pleasure to meet you, Elysia. Elysia? Oh, yeah, that does sound not good. Now, trust me when I tell you, this was more than just your average asteroid shower. I'm bad at trusting strangers, but go ahead. I believe something way worse happened. What? I know the stars fell from the sky. Literally. Usually I reside in the Aperture. It's a temple in the far northeast dedicated to Cassiopeia. But for my niece's birthday, I decided to take a few days off and visit her, to take her to the carnival on the outskirts of Zenith. We were just on our way back when suddenly, right above us, the sky was ablaze with millions of stars raining down on Gaia. I'm very attuned to the realm of Cassiopeia, the harbor of all luminaries of the firmament. Just say astral realm. I wouldn't do the place justice, but what would you know? It's vast and yet so full of beauty. It's an ocean with a glistening surface, home to creatures beyond our comprehension. It's the theological term for it. Anyways, I noticed something was off the moment it happened, perhaps even a tad beforehand. Like the feeling of impending doom when all the hairs on your neck stand up and you know there's a creature lurking somewhere in the shadows. Exactly. Which is why, in keep, I came here right after fulfilling my duties this morning. So many were hurt. It's a matter close to my heart, figuring out what happened. After inquiring with those affected, many referred to you and your tavern. If anyone had any intel, it would be you, they said. They did? Yes. I'm sorry to disappoint, but I imagine I know even less than you do. I was hoping to find some clues at least to help me start with my investigation. So all this sparked off when a vampire buddy who comes to the tavern came, and apparently in the marketplace he encountered a childhood friend of the innkeeper's who was very suspicious and had left a letter saying, "Read it while enjoying the fireworks." And apparently the fireworks the stranger was referring to was the starfall. So apparently the stranger is something to do with it, but we as a player don't know anything about the stranger yet. We just know that he has some sort of connection to the innkeeper. Well, she could ask around for you, I'm sure. Would you do that? I can certainly try. Good. In the meantime, I shall do what I do best, aid those in need. And perhaps find out more about this disaster. Why? What? Why are you so nonchalant about all this? Things like this happen all the time, and people like you fix them. Thus, not my problem. People like me are the reason people like you can continue living like that. I didn't ask for any help. There will be a time when you do ask for help, and then you'll be happy there are people like me. Sure. Before I forget, innkeeper. Yes, Elysia? I will help you fix up your tavern, free of charge. Not necessary, but thank you for the offer. Well, if you don't need my help, I know many around that do. So I'll be going. Maybe we'll know more about all this when I return. Yay, I got her character information. I see. She, her, cleric. Oh, cleric! I thought for sure that she would have been a paladin. Lizzie is a righteous devotee to the dragon Cassiopeia, a fact she makes sure everyone knows. She is very eager in her ambitions to save people and to protect the world from falling stars and the like. The High Priestess. How fitting. Kin, Seraph. Ooh, cool. How dramatic. Isn't it normal for divine devotees to act like that in times of crisis? Not sure if I'd call this a crisis. Sure, if it's like she said and the literal stars fell from the literal sky, then yeah, that's odd. But then again, I'm sure Cassiopeia would have stopped it from happening if she wanted to. Are you religious? No, but I don't deny the dragon's existence. Which means I'm more than confident in saying that if they wanted to be worshipped, they should work for it. We all work for something. I work to get paid. You work to get paid. They just get paid without working. I wouldn't say they aren't working. What are they doing to help in a crisis like this? They're taking care of the grand scheme of things. Pah, wishful thinking. Oh, hello. Ayo. Greetings, adventurer. Paid in things, maybe not money. Yeah. I got the character information for Jade. She, her, bounty hunter. Yeah, I figured bounty hunter. Who? Me? You're the only one who entered my tavern, no? Yeah, but in what way do I look like an adventurer? That's just her standard greeting. Budget couldn't cover any more, I suppose. I have a wide variety of greetings. If that makes you feel better. Hit me and give me something for your repertoire of greetings. Hey, yo, bro! Cringe fail. Didn't you greet me like that? It's different when I do it. Yeah, their whole demeanor revolves around cringe. Yeah, exact. Wait, what? Who even are you? Jade. You. Iniko. Cool name, Jade. Can I steal it? What? What? I prefer it if no one stole anything. Drake's. Got it. Can I have a drink then if I can't have your name? Of course. What do you want? What do you have? Everything. What do you need most right now? Something that'll make me more swift and agile. Like a slippery worm. Can't risk getting caught after all. What? What? Worms can be slippery. That wasn't... Never mind. Wait. Wait. Are those little cats on the fingers? And claws? Are those look like eyeballs, and that looks like a weird ferret thing. You know what? That looks like the little wiggly worm on the cat toys that Penny and Pastel really love. Oh, that wasn't... Never mind. A slippery worm coming right up. Yeah, why does he have cats on his fingers? I don't understand. Maybe he, like, steals things from the peoples he meets? And she's a bounty hunter, so if there's a bounty out for him, oh, she'd be all over it. Andu, I love you, Andu, I love you, I love you. Okay. Alright, Swift Strike. Let's do this. I've gotten this down pat. Alright. Nailed it. Swift Strike. No worms, but perhaps it'll suit your taste. Oh wow, this is great. Amazing even. Where did you learn this craft? In the primordial vortex? Don't look at me like that, I'm just joking. You aren't from here, are you? Who, me? Who else? Corey. Is that the thing on your shoulder? Bingo. It's short for corruption. Wait, what? What? No. I meant you. Well, I'm nowhere, anywhere, and everywhere all at once. But most of me is from Avalon. Oh, an Avalonian? Native born or by ancestry? Native, duh. Huh, that's interesting. I find it pretty lame, to be honest. There's nothing going on over there. Everyone's the same. You think it's different here on Gaia? Yeah, I mean, not really, but I can go anywhere I like. Barely anyone knows me here. Theft, identity frog, Shrunion's all goody-goody with me because I can be someone else tomorrow. What? In Avalon, they all see through that game very quickly. I see. Changing then? Yes, and I say so out of trust. Just kidding. If you tell anyone, I'll come for you. Fret not. What happens in the tavern stays in the tavern. Then we're cool. Cool. So, what brings you here, Iniko? This and that, you know? Cena seems like a cool town with a cool name. Yeah, I don't think the fake mustache is gonna work. Got distracted by that giant hog in your front yard and thought I'd come in and say hi. That would be mine. Cool. I don't do mounts. I'm faster on foot. That way I can admire the landscape, take U-turns through narrow spaces, pickpocket. And did you admire the wrecked ruin that was once Zenith? I mean, I love chaos, so... Is it that bad? Do you ever leave this tavern, Innkeep? The city looks like a broken mirror. You bet it does. Looks like a star hit the center of Zenith and... Yep. Oh. Rumor unlocked. Glass shards. Iniko. Class monk. Yay, monk! Yay! Alright. Rumors. The spectacle last night left a mark on Fisola. Not everyone agrees, but a cleric of Cassiopeia claims it was something seriously sinister. Zenith is in shambles after the star rain last night. The crater left in the city center carved a destruction that rippled through the town. So many rumors. Oh, there's nothing we can do about it. Exactly. Someone will fix it. And that someone's not me. Ha! Me neither. What if no one fixes it? So what? Then it stays broken. The Aether Tree won't tumble just because some stars fell from the sky. I'm sure some egomaniac is already on their way to fix it. Need to get my hands dirty. Ditto. Isn't that a bit bleak? Why even bother? There's always someone who fixes everything. And if not, then it ain't bothering anyone enough. Which means it isn't a problem. Exactly. I know Jade is a mercenary, but say, Iniko, you weren't exactly a traditional adventurer either, huh? No way. Their self-righteousness and self-sacrificial hero complexes ain't my vibe. I wouldn't say all adventurers are like that. Name one adventurer that didn't die from self-sacrificial tendencies. I knew one, but they perished thanks to their hubris. Another classic. Reminds me of the group I met last week in Arrowve. They were nice, but too nice, you know. I know exactly what you mean. Were they also on their way to investigate the falling stars? No, they were heading somewhere north. Didn't really listen. Didn't care. But I was nice to them too, you know. Charmed some rations out of them when they prepared breakfast at their camp. Sat round their campfire drinking tea, munching on bread and bacon. One of them was a wizard, I believe. Full-on robes and magic type of guy. Kept going on about how Leviathan was sending bad omens to the bottom of his teacup. Leviathan? Huh. Why him? Dunno. Was he trying to warn you about his sister's demise? His sister? Cassiopeia. Ah, right. Sorry, mythology isn't really my cup of tea. What is your cup of tea? Fraud. Checks out. Character information unlocked. Likes fraud. So, Leviathan warned him via his tea leaves about the start of something terrible. Tattered wings, tainting the gilded sea in dark shades of misery, leaving behind nothing but a shimmering void. That's exactly what he said. How did you know? I think I read that somewhere before. Did you also read about the blazing eruption at the foot of the Dalwell Hills? No, but I heard about that when I was in Zoford. Thought the Fae were doing one of their quirky rituals again. Wait, so it actually happened? Yep. He also read that from his tea leaves. Whoa, seems like the guy was a real psychic. I guess. Divination magic can be a powerful tool. The tea leaves said, the wings shall be torn apart at the feet of Avalon, nestled between the peaks of Dalwell. Dalwell? So it really could be true. What? Sounds like whatever happened in Dalwell was the reason the stars fell from the sky. Tainted gilded sea, shimmering void, metaphors for a starless sky. The wizard was right about his tea leaf reading, that is. But it fits with what I heard in Zoford, happened just a few days ago. Oh, that's how you're connecting it all. How else? Of tea and prophecies. No idea, I thought he was just babbling. With everything that's been happening recently, I think he might have been onto something. Odd that the adventurers didn't try to stop it from happening. Maybe they were lacking the ego. Maybe. Or maybe they thought someone else would come along to fix everything. Okay, enough. I understand what you're getting at. Maybe they were just pretending to be adventurers. Maybe they were the cause of all this and were just bragging about it, thinking I'd stop them, lol. Enough with your maybes. They're pointless and aren't helping anyone. I'm getting a headache. I'll go get some fresh air. So long, Innkeep. Merry hunting, Jade. Now it's just you and me, Innkeeper. Indeed, Inical. Have you ever thought about what would happen if no one ever fixed anything? Nah, pal. Just don't think about it. Life's easier that way. Why do you worry so much? You have your tavern. You can just mind your own business. This is my job. I listen to stories and gather rumors to make quests. I get it. Sounds like the blurb on the back of some page turner. I wouldn't want my life to be a page turner. Well, then it's good we aren't all the same. Though I could technically be anyone. Even you. Don't. Drakes. I'm kidding. Didn't mean to spit in your soup. You didn't. Cool. I'm off. See if I can snatch some coins off the streets. Good luck. Don't need any, Innkeep. So many interesting characters in this game. A psychic wizard foretold the starfall in their teacup. Apparently it's just a fragment of the calamity that can be traced back to Dalwell. Intriguing. Can I put together any more quests yet, or do I have to wait? Okay, I guess I have to wait until it tells me to do it. End of the demo! Oh, I reached the end! Oh, that was so good! Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. That was really good. Ooh, I'll go back to just chatting. That was so good! That was really fun. I really like that. Yay! Yay! And Penny's with me. Yee. Yeah, staff photo. We reached the end. I wasn't sure if my voice would hold that long enough to do the whole demo. But I grabbed a drink partway through and that helped. Yay! Ooh. What do you think of the game, Em? From what you've seen of it? Yee, I'm excited. I really want to do videos for this game once the full version comes out. It's supposed to release on June 20th. there's the Steam page. I think I linked it in the description for this stream. But I'm really excited. That's so good. I loved the music and the art. The art is really, really beautiful. Yeah, yeah, the writing was great. I really like it. It made me laugh. Yeah, yeah, definitely sounds like it would be a great visual novel. It did remind me a lot of Coffee Talk, where with the different cast of characters sort of like coming in and out of the tavern. And I like that you get to listen to their problems and try to help them by giving advice and give them drinks to help pump them up for whatever quest they need to go on. It's so cool. Yeah, yeah, it's good. And making the drinks was really fun. I love that they used the stats from D&D and how different drinks can help boost different stats. It's so cool. I like it a lot. I'm most definitely going to be making videos for this. It's so good. Hee hee. Yeah, exactly. Give them life advice, give them some bevies. Experience the fall of the stars and hope it doesn't ruin your business. I'm really curious about where they're gonna go with that. Yay! So cool, so cool. I love that. That was fun. Oh, I'm tired. This is the longest stream I've managed to do so far. But the VOD for this will be on my channel, so if anyone wants to catch up at another time, they can. But I think I need to go rest. But thank you so much for watching and joining me. I appreciate everyone, even anyone who is lurking. I don't know. Yay! Thank you so much. I had so much fun. Thank you! Thank you! I haven't streamed in a long while, so I was really nervous. But once I got into playing the game and having fun with it, that really helped me calm my nerves. Thank you. Alright. Take care. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye!